UT, the 25 from Hypersonic, so already giving these gamers so much to fight for. But I was wondering if we would see Vira, I was wondering if we'd see Katalina, but it turns out, Lennox, we're going to be seeing both.
Very exciting. We get the voice lines and everything, the character-specific matchup. You love to see it. This is lore, right? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
This is lore. A lot of us have been talking about Sandy Lucy with GG Murin, you know, talking about this Doomed Yaoi, but now it's Doomed Yuri up here for game number 1. Some plus frames off the 214M as well.
Dashing H, yeah, has legendary turn back, but we're just gonna be trading brave counters right here. Legwigwi going down to the resource game a little bit early, but oh no, baits the DP, and that is gonna be a dropped combo actually, never mind.
I was going to say down the resource. HP is a resource, but still able to find a hit off the scramble. I mean, we left a lot of damage on the table, but now stuck here in this West Coast corner. Legwigwi has Rinna on 1 touch.
Still only has 1 DP right here, though. Rinna potentially could kill with the 2 right touches. Okay, that was a little scary, and it is going to be the raw Raging Strike that connects. Rinna has a chance right here. Still needs 1 more hit, though. This is not it.
Yes, but no, if it works once, you're gonna do it again. Boomer check twice. No, we need to finish our food. Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean you get the free win. Still able to stay alive in round 1 for Legwigwi.
Oh my goodness. All right, kind of crazy round 1 right there. Both players having some stuff to clean up, but that is a great way to start. Raw 2H into the command grab off the drop combo. Yeah, we'll absolutely take that. All right, buff for 0 or nope, corner steal.
Right, take to the skies, another jump over on the fireball. I wonder if we had time to recover for the anti-air or a clean jump in just would have worked, but either way, we have install Vira, the low check from downtown Legwigwi, not ready.
Jump scare low is always such a factor in this matchup. Run to the... All right, good throw bait right there. And finally passing the boomer check is gonna get the punish. Crumple state for the full combo, and this is Katalina. We are going coast to coast, no drops this time.
Yeah, there we go. 4 times, 3rd time's the charm, both on the combo and on the Raging Strike dodge, but it's still not enough against this install Vira. There we go, we're tied up 1 round apiece.
We had like a really good attempt at containment right there, but she wasn't ready for the double jump out, unfortunately. Clearly had the right idea of what to do, but little execution error. It baits the DP again. Close, heavy counter, another big drop means we're not going to get as much damage, but very happy to be maintaining this corner. All right, it's gonna hurt, my friend. Not quite built to the super, but that's gonna guarantee this next hit is gonna be more than enough here. It is. All right, Legwigwi going to be taking this first game against Rinna.
Yeah, I think even just from those first 3 rounds, right, we're seeing Legwigwi make a lot of good offensive reads on when Rinna is gonna, you know, look for a throw tech or look for an attempt to try and jump out. While the combos, you know, maybe leaving a little bit of damage on the table, I don't blame them. It's the first stream match of the day, so we're still kind of warming up. We head into game number 2.
Gotta get the shakes off for real. Being the first one on stream could be a little bit of a challenge sometimes.
Yes. Yeah.
Rinna. So Rinna is building so much momentum in some of these rounds, though. Hasn't been able to like string too many of these moments together, though. Install for this round. This is how they won the single last round of last game, and that is a great way to do it. Big 2H. This actually might be enough to kill. No, gonna have to do the setup.
Yeah, I guess that airborne starter, even with the counter hit 2H, kicks in that combo limit early, but still Rinna keeps Legwigwi locked down in the corner. We're looking a lot more solid in game 2.
Yeah, man, even if they could have just built up a little bit more meter, that would have been huge. But hey, either way, Rinna still taking the round right here. Oh, the run under 2, okay. Counter hit off the H follow for auto combo, and another beta DP Legwigwi. Oh yeah, gotta try to maximize that one.
Exactly. That's what we were talking about earlier, right? Just Legwigwi having a lot of good reads on when Rinna is trying to bust down with his DP. So down to 30%. Still doesn't have the install, but still YOLOs the 5U. You could have died off of that attempt, but still the catch off the Luminaire with this 6-6M. Rinna could bring this back.
I definitely like the use of dashing M right there. Oh, okay, blocks the cross up. Good use of the guard button. Still stuck in the corner. And this is just what we've seen so far. Legwigwi does. Whoa!
Hey, no way, the wake up close H, and it's just barely enough off of the ult skill spend. Rinna takes game number 2 to tie things up. As soon as we saw that 50 from Gadget Pants, Rinna knew. She was like, all right, that's my birthday gift. I gotta make it into this top 8 and fight for game number 3.
Definitely. That was one of those moments where you recognize early, oh, I gotta capitalize or we're gonna be in trouble here. This could be the newfound confidence that Rinna needs. I like the spot dash there from Legwigwi, but ultimately has to spend some resources to get out.
Yeah. I like the super jump over, but, you know, it just puts you so far away and loses a lot of tempo to actually punish what you're looking for. So again, Rinna catches you with the 5U. I mean, we showed a lot of Raging Strike earlier, but now it's reacting to this Vira install.
Whoa, okay, I'm not gonna say whether that was a reaction or not, but that was crisp either way. Oh my goodness, Legwigwi again spending another bravery point, just trying to get out of this vortex that Vira's able to throw down. Good spot dodge.
Ooh, spot dodge on the 214M as well. Yeah, we're gonna challenge on those plus frames.
Finally going for the throw there. Like, chat punishes were just not working. Oh no, J2, is this dead?
I don't know. You got no BP left to your name. You still got the cinematic. Put the sight. What? You're alive?
Scaling. Yeah, I cannot believe it. Still, got to worry about Chip right here. Rinna just gets it with the JU in, or the JH, excuse me, whatever that is. I don't remember that.
Yeah. We saw the blue flash. I wonder if we were looking for ultimate DP, but we just misinput the fireball, you know, a little bit late on the reaction, unfortunately, with the hands.
Definitely a possibility. That's how it be sometimes. Either way, almost catching the jump out right there. Still, once again, Legwigwi spends a BP to get out. This is set point for Rinna, and that was a, nice little conversion there.
It's the catch on the toes with the 2U. Now it's the 5U. These unique buttons just working out so well for Rinna. We're on set point. We got you picked up with a 214M. That's the install version 2, so it's full confirmed, but combo limit hits early. No way to spend that 100 meter.
Oh, jumping right over the far H right there. Rinna is going to get their first birthday present of the afternoon, question mark? We'll see.
So, yeah.
Lucilius.
Damn, okay, manifested it a little bit with that post-game discussion, but Lucilius, the talk of the town. Well, you know, I was going to say talk of the town. I think when 2.0 dropped and then we saw that the blade gauge change definitely slowed down this character's, you know, scaling quite a bit. I feel like a lot of folks, you know, Zippy included, ended up moving away from this character, but Diegsternator still holding on strong.
This character's still really cool. Like, if you just want to play like a sick character with, like, you know, decent buttons, some cool damage, yeah, why not? Oh, okay. Trying to check that 2-2H with the 2H right there. Yeah. SenpaiTY is, oh goodness, no. Got hit with the JU right there, which does launch you, messes with scaling a little bit. Otherwise, might have been able to kill, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, brought them out of the corner as well. I mean, it's still such a great situation for Diegsternator, and we got the combo as well off of that level 5 hit grab. But still, you got that anti-air 2H, but you didn't make anything of it. Maybe you put in your special a little bit too early and just didn't catch the buffer timing. But either way, round 1 to Dieg.
Yeah, we still take those for sure. Coming up on blade level 2 right here. Yeah, there it is. All right, a little more, and there's going to be brave counter once again. We're going to be seeing that a lot against this character, I feel like.
Exactly.
Plus frames.
Just trying to avoid any of these plus frames with the blade rips, but still getting scooped up on the other side. The super jump avoids the DP. Sometimes having a little bit too much horizontal travel can be a you know, detriment more than a benefit.
Yeah, far out like kind of saves SenpaiTY right there. Oh no, 2H is or 2-2H is gonna connect. It left some. No, it didn't have the cooldowns to get the full damage there, but still, oh, that was tricky. M version is technically punishable, but like, good luck pressing against that.
Exactly, because it's the same exact animation as the H version, so you don't want to get frame chopped off of it, but we're just going to send the Axiom, the lasers from downtown, to take game at #1.
I like that too. Going for the manual super right there to try to like get the chip out means you can play with the timing a little bit, so if your opponent tries to spot dodge, you can just straight up and go for it. Alright, once again, just layering these plus frames on, forcing SenpaiTY to really spend the resources to get out of this pressure. I don't hate that game plan, because the whole time you're just focusing on building up those blade levels.
Yeah. Okay, just send it with the 5B, or 5M, sorry, I got Ragnar on the brain.
Oh, it's alright, I always have that problem. Oh, okay, we're gonna get the far L punish. Good knowledge check on the spacing right there. Wanting a life lead. Is that? Yeah, that does launch now. All right. Got a minute. So I played some Lucy.
Okay. Auto combo into the command grab here. We haven't shown it at all, so SenpaiTY trying to stay alive in game #2, but still such a rough life lead against Lucilius at level 5.
Oh, goodness. That's true, and that means you are dead. One more round for Dieg to look further in this bracket. We'll see if SenpaiTY has an answer for this Lucilius.
Yeah, I think playing it maybe a little bit slower than we might need, because a lot of times we're almost guaranteeing this level 5 from how slow that SenpaiTY is playing it.
Yeah, real talk, I want to see more 6XL from Senpai. Yeah. Especially with no meterless DP from the... Oh, yeah, that's a problem. All right, so we're going to build a couple blade levels right here. Get your Ender. Yup. Level 3. Oh, good frame kill. It just gets hit. Oh, no. Yeah, the elf follow-up off stance is kind of tricky to deal with if you're not preempting with that.
All right, Axiom Control, send it with the triple lasers. 1, 2, 3, and the finisher as well. Just barely not enough to kill, but throw is lethal. Chip damage is a factor, but slam them into the pavement. Deeg is going to take it 2-0 over here on JrJam versus JAD. Lucy is back onto the screen with these, I was going to say golden. We got the neon blue PlayStation color pulling up, so we got a little more Lucy action.
Got the Strive colors. I don't know. They're not actually the Strive colors, but, you know, I feel like that's where we used to see them most. Who's to say? Either way. Oh, is this? No. Is this the limited color? I
think this is the one that you have to pull up from like the. Oh, you're talking about yes. This one is like the World Tour color, right? Or like the you can sanctioned major color.
Yes, exactly. The only way to get that color was to play with that character in the online tournament or whatever. Hell yeah.
Yes,
and the original Granblue. Very cool. All right, JrJam. Off to a decent start right here. Another Lucilius. All right, I'm loving the fact that we've seen a bunch of Lucilius players run up 2H. Doesn't even care about a combo after. They're just going for the pressure. Oh, there we go.
On the other side with the rockets as well. No ground bounce off of the ultimate awesome side. No, we're getting caught up at the 668.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where you can tell real fast if your opponent is not using the guard button.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, JrJam taking the first round, jumping right over the fireball to start, but look at the range of that 2U. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, right.
Great spacing from Jad right there. Ooh, oh no.
Yeah, I thought you were safe from the full screen, but still able to set up the cat laser. JrJam pulls up from downtown. El Fugitivo. Okay, but nothing found. It's a little throw action to keep you locked down in the corner.
Oh man, on to the days of being able to take straight hits against Lowain and your choke. Now it is all about the oppression. And there it is, one more time. One more throw is going to do it. Good tech, but does not tech the second one. JrJam going to be closing it out that first game.
Definitely a bit of a speed run, but I mean, there's so many different, tricky little setups that, yes, you have to challenge occasionally, some of these situations where you can't just let them get away with the summons for free, but then you get counter hit with a laser or a 2H from downtown, and you're like, maybe I got to down back a little bit more.
Looks like Jad just got caught trying to charge blade level right there. Catbot came in clutch. Whoa, all right. What a spot dodge to get around the 6XL. Oh my goodness. Cygame's PR person is watching with a big smile on their face right now.
They're smiling, looking at Lowain 2H actually landing. They're just like, oh, I've been told that it wasn't even possible, man. Like, this is so good. It's already happened 3 times in the set. We got 3 rounds in a row here for JrJam. 1 more per set point. Also the $8 from Gadget Pants. Thank you, thank you.
Did Gadget Pants donate again? All right, let's go. Gadget Pants. Ooh,
there we go. Caught with the Kasserai like that. Catches up the far H, but 2H for 2H. JrJam sniped out of the skies here.
Oh, and there's the cross up again. Yeah, again.
No! Stop.
No.
Use the block button. It's okay to not react.
Bro is not pressing the block button, and JrJam said, all right, bet. There it is. All right, 4 rounds straight for JrJam. Winning their first game of the afternoon. Gonna be lead. All right. This is like kind of a silly matchup. Both these characters have some massive buttons. Big 5H, big 5M. Belial traditionally has had more, I guess, more consistent pressure options.
Right.
Since the previous nerfs, I will be very curious to see how Yuel fares.
Yeah, exactly. You get a little bit of that spacing off the 2M pushback now, but you still have a lot of good ways to try and rotate plus rings, right? The strike throw is still pretty strong, and the reward, solid as well. But finds a first straight hit off of these far ends, but nothing clean just yet in the mid screen.
Yo, look at all this space we've taken so far. Evelynn hasn't needed to get big hits, and there's the back throw. All right. Freduary is about to be stuck in the West Coast corner. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh
Yeah,
no!
you escape the East Coast only to take that coast-to-coast play, but gradually getting pushed over to the corner. The challenge with the DP on the 6-6L, sometimes you gotta let it rock.
Freduary finally gets a hit back. We are gonna get the wall bounce. All right. Should get a nice little strike throw set up here. Yeah, all right. Baiting out the Raging Strike there from Evelynn. Not getting a full punish though, leaving some damage on the table.
Ooh, there we go. Caught up with the frame trap. 2-2M tried to mash out there, but Evelynn looking on death's door right now. You still don't have enough to kill, but one more touch, one more throw could be enough.
All right, you follow up off the 5. Oh, no. All right, well, we're going to get the hit confirm off of the far L, and that should be more than enough to do it. Going to have to spend that one last Raging Strike, but it doesn't matter. We got the kill.
Battle 2.
All right. Everyone takes the first
Double
round.
backdash from both sides. They're like, okay, you know, take our paces back and then duel, but immediate super jump over from Evelynn finds the first hit.
Yeah, this definitely feels like one of those snowball matchups, right? Like, you do not want to get stuck in the corner first. Oh, no, and the command grab's coming out. Oh,
Scooped up with the Vasago, got caught out with the Za hand off of the shimmy, but yeah, I tried to brave counter out. I like the delay from Freduary to snipe that.
I love that spacing that 2U into far, or 2M into far puts you at now for Belial. That still feels very strong. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, you see we are, oh, is that gonna catch? No, not enough for horizontal hitbox, and we do not hit confirm the close, or far H rather, but it's gonna be the EX Goetia that finally does it for Evelynn's right here, right? Like, Evelynn's playing a really good containment game, a lot of like really good walkdowns, good space control. Freduary has to find a way to throw this rhythm off. And get around Goetia. Like, that's kind of, that's a hard thing to deal with in this matchup. You just like, hit back A and basically have a wall in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Whether you're putting up the wall or you just want to put out a standard fireball, there's a lot of ways to, you know, be very tricky about it. So there you go. We find the DP mash out here from Freduary.
Oh, okay. Evelynn just got a straight up fuzzy mash right there. We'll absolutely take that. Back to the East Coast, safe jump action. Oh, okay. we're
Ain't
still
no challenge on the -1.
bro.
We're exactly, yeah. We're not used to BC being minus now.
I mean, you know, who's among us?
To be honest, I still mash on block 3C. I'll be so for real. I'll be the first one to cast the stone at my own glass house.
Absolutely. And that is going to be a bit of a challenge to come back through. Yeah, gonna have to spend the ultimate skill. I like the side switch. Is this enough? It's enough. We have enough for another one. Getting that refund. Evelynn puts themselves on set point.
I was gonna say, we had the Tekken slow-mo on that ultimate Asmodeus as well. I was like, we have no crystals, but I don't know, the scaling definitely kicking in, but kicking into set point. Evelynn only needs one more round.
Just the one more, and that is a great way to start. Layering on the mental stack with a little command throw action. Spending another BP. Both these cats are spending them early and often, my goodness.
Ooh, okay, we did a greedy redash off of the 2M earlier, so now we're looking for these 5Hs. No drops on that second hit. Instead, it's the immediate counter hit confirmed up against the corner. Let's get that BP right back.
Evelynn is doing such a great job of just throwing out that far H when they know Freduary is about to hit. Freduary cannot find a good spot to get out of this corner. But yeah,
on the occasional straight hit DP, but still, we're just wearing away at the HP. Chip damage about to be a factor as well. The jump out, no anti-air from Evelynn.
And you can see the stutter step right there, too. That was a late recognition. Oh, my goodness. Been there before. Freduary still get out of 14. Another hit. Oh, my goodness. DP kills right here.
Yeah, I know that third dance 2M can end up safe jabbing or safe jumping even against UDP, so maybe that was a tricky cross-up we were looking for, but why be tricky when we can keep it simple? It's 2M for the 2-0 for Evelynn. It looks like on LynnAshira's side, we're rocking the Beatrix against this 2B.
Did you see the 2B portrait that Ladewaybac has? I have not seen that before. That's
the April Fool's one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I'm disappointed for having seen that yet. Anyway, we're getting right into it. Oh, back throw to check the approach. All right, Ladewaybac. Gonna be spending the BP for the corner carry right here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Get a little corner combo, too. All right. Scaling is going to take effect, but we are more than happy with that corner carry.
Ooh, 2U. I imagine that's not what we're looking for Lynn off of the jump from Ladewaybac. Maybe looking for a UDP that just went absolutely awry. But now one more touch, the jump out. I mean, a lot of them haven't been getting directly checked from Ladewaybac, but the close L on the way back down works.
Yeah, dude, well, we take what works for sure, especially when you have that little health. All right, this is... I almost want to see more like raw riding free from Lynn right here. Ladewaybac is doing a pretty good job of like just using the button game, or to win the ground game rather. Buttons win the ground game. Oh
yeah,
my
goodness!
goodness!
To the skies, which is not Beatrix's strongest suit, but taking to the skies is Ladewaybac. The jump in just barely didn't have 100 to find the kill, but now we're chipping away. Lynn trying to escape with the jump.
There it is, Ladewaybac finishing out game 1 with the perfect. That was pretty convincing. I'm not gonna lie, pretty convincing.
Yeah, and I like what you mentioned about the riding free as well. You know, Lynn taking to the skies a lot. I mean, yes, we're getting forced over to the corner and we're thinking, oh, okay, how am I going to try and escape? Let's see if we're ready for the anti-air. But, you know, this riding free, you know, even just going for the L version. Maybe it's not a counter hit starter, so you don't get the full confirm, but at least a challenge that makes it tricky for Lade to, you know, look for some of these 5Ms and 5Hs.
And it gets you under some of these big buttons too, like that's kind of big if you just out the ground game a little more. Oh no! Oh, Lynn is gonna have to start blocking on wake up first, unfortunately, because these meetings are just annihilated right now.
Maybe thought we were looking for the DP, so we hold it down back from Ladewaybac, but nothing. Found off of the turn. We're one touch territory. One more throw could be enough.
Oh, okay. Like the press of the 2M was not able to get anything off of it. Jumping right over. No, doesn't throw the crossout button. And we have a chance, but it's not enough. The DP from Ladewaybac spending the 50 to guarantee that round.
Yeah, exactly. Knows the DP is going to be lethal. Worst case scenario, we still have one more touch to stay alive. With such a big life lead, Ladewaybac, one round away from this 2-0.
Oh, and we're in the corner now, too. This is looking dicey for Lynn. All right, let's see what the setup is. We do a safe jump? No, run straight forward. It's going to be strike throw. There's the safe jump. Connects. This is going to be so... No, we're not going to build the meter. This is not going to be death. There's the combo limit. Still needs one more hit. Woo, brother.
Looking dicey, looking dire. We have not even shown DP on wake up. It's been mash or jump out. So honestly, 90% of the time, Ladewaybac looking for the VD works out, and the 5M from downtown does the job. Ladewaybac qualifying into the winner's side top 16.
To make it to top 16, yeah.
Damn, Charlotta Gaming pulling up here, and we got another Charlotta, one of the strongest reps of this character in NA in Xerom. And of course, awesome. I saw it in the YouTube chat earlier. Someone was asking, is there any Anila? I didn't want to break their hearts and say I'm doubtful we're going to see any. But of course, awesome, proving me wrong in this top 16 qualifier against Xerom.
I would go as far to say that this is the Charlotta of NA, but we'll see. It's I don't know. Xerom's not invincible, but Xerom is very good at making like clutch decisions very quickly. And I have no doubt we're going to see that in the set. Running into the DP so far. Oh, that's a little taste of your own medicine right there. That launches very similarly to like Charlotta ball frame kill for the throw trap.
Exactly, yeah. Tried to find, it was even a really early spot dodge as well and still got counter hit off of it, but exactly like you said, right? U-ball, just this quick check, very safe from the full screen, just tries to buy ourselves a little bit of room. Now Xerom off of the scramble, able to bring us all the way over to that west coast corner.
We're going to see that from Xerom later too, like the low recovery of Charlotta ball means you can whiff it in their face and like get a throw after. It's very silly. All right, here we go. Raging strike confirm, and it's just a close heavy after. That's going to be more than enough. Xerom proving why they're one of the best to do it. Taking that first round.
Ooh, round 7 on the 6-6H. I wonder if we're trying to counter hit a sheep charge, but 6-6H for 6-6H, inspired by the opponent as we look for that dash heavy.
Indeed. Yeah, I like that answer to a noble strategy right there. Not a lot of people check that from Xerom right off the bat.
Bro, you reacted like a frame 10, and then all of a sudden you're getting counter hit for it. You're up against the corner against Awesome. He's like, I got to use your reactions against you, old man.
All right, this is that low-key, that 2H right there was like kind of clutch in terms of it's gonna force Xerom to play a little bit of a different game. You just proved to Xerom, okay, I can't autopilot against you. This is where the real game starts.
Yep. Ooh, there we go. With the JU, looking for some strike throw on the way back down, but still finds the button back. The YOLO, SBA, Xerom. I mean, you're in chip damage territory. You're trying to stop any of your opponent's chip out, but awesome, just waiting it out.
I'm almost wondering if that was a misinput. You don't usually see Xerom go for the YOLO super like that.
Right, right.
Man. Jump is going to absolutely smoke that far M though. Xerom. Oh, okay. I like that route. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Tricky off of the LDP. Also became a lot safer on block this version, so sometimes we'll be seeing it occasionally to French doesn't block big here from Xerom, but catches up the spot dodge, counter hit RL, and chase down to the mid screen. Let's find that ultimate noble strategy for a Link in the corner.
Oh, what?
Oh,
no way. Xerom had the right read right there, like trying to bait the throw bait, figure, okay, that works against Raging Strike too. No, Chuck Testa, we're going back down, bro.
Exactly. Maybe a little bit too late on the falling button, or maybe Charlotta jumping button a little bit too stubby to catch. Either way, anti-air off of the Raging Strike, one round apiece, but still finds another jump in straight. No!
How did that? What? I'm gonna need a Psy Games professional to explain that one. What just happened there? All right.
Oh my God, he did run a BP to seal out the round and seal out the game. Quite the ender for game number 1. Psy Games, please give me the replay takeover. What was Xerom supposed to do there?
Yeah, I'm trying to play that one in the lab back a few hundred times.
All right. Ooh, jump back.
That beat the sheep. Oh yeah, dash H, get that big counter here right here, Xerom. Trying to keep things optimal. This is not going to build enough for a super, but that is still a ton of damage into the reset. Finally calling out the Raging Strike that time, or Brave counter more accurately.
Noble strategy, dive kick, noble strategy, dive kick. We're not getting caught out with a slow falling button. This time a little air stall action puts us on set point. Replay takeover, please. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Please. At this point, man, we just need it for all the games now. You've given me a taste. We need it.
We got some quality of life in the training mode, but of course we could always ask for more. Xerom just going for more and more plus frames off of the dive. I mean, if you have no answer to it, I'm just going to keep doing it.
Absolutely. Xerom's like kind of the king of that, of just like rubbing your face in that like thing that you don't know how to defend and switching it up for like massive damage when you finally try something. It's very frustrating. And I mean, look at this right here. Same thing. Noble strategy, noble strategy, noble strategy. Okay, here's the hit. I know this will kill you, you're dead. I don't care. I'm dumping all my bravery points. It doesn't matter. I don't need them. The game.
Just they have April Fool's flash arts. Just get me every time, bro. You mentioned it for 2B earlier. Now I'm seeing it for Charlotta.
I haven't seen most of them yet, so I am just like, I'm cackling at everyone I see. Yo, what up, CharChar? It's my dog. All right, JrJam versus We already. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Not even the block button. It's 6XL to avoid that 6XH. That's crazy work, bro. But it did put you into the corner.
Ooh. Yes. That's. Oh, no, don't stand up. If she's in the air, don't stand up. Don't do it.
Yep. There we go. We got the cat bot. A little bit of mutton to bring that HP right back. Now JrJam with the ultimate awesome sauce. Caught up with a single bro call. Like that confirmed. Oh, I like that UDP though.
Ultimate DP, trying to bust out of the corner. I really like the patience with the run-ups, like trying to key into these parry attempts from JrJam. Hasn't really found a way to deal with them completely yet, though. Oh, we are still letting them rip.
Yeah, I like now that we're seeing the EX parry on the Charlotta Demon Flip to try and catch most of those follow-ups. But we already saw that command grab follow-up early on into the set. I wonder if Wii is going to tune into that as we have the Yigi call. Oh, brother.
We're just waiting. We're waiting right here. Yeah, this is.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. Yup. Sometimes you just get strike throwed by mom. Not strike throw. Just mind gamed by mom in the corner. It'd be like that.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I don't want to escape. Maybe I'm gonna get frame chopped off of a second ball, and then you're like, oh, they just full charged it in my face again. But I'm liking the super jump JLs that we're seeing from Wii on these bro calls, just knocking out both of them. We still got the parfait summon from JrJam.
Oh man, off to a much better start right here. He finally checks the ball, blocks the 6-6-H. Oh, what attack! Very nearly had the back throw there. That was crisp.
Ooh, took to the skies, but still able to reach with the ultimate flash kick.
Bros are just trading reversals right now. All right, BC, get off me. Hits the sweep. We're just swinging. This is a slugfest.
Yeah, I like the idea on the spot dodge, but a little bit too early, so the late active frames of the catbot caught you, but even with the parfait, that's not going to save you from this 1 HP situation. JrJam, how can we stay alive with 100 meter? The elote gives you nothing to work with.
Yeah, all right, this is so close. You have the ability. Okay, yeah, that's it. No chip damage.
Oh my god, you got a third parfait in 1 round! I can't believe it. JrJam stays alive. We have the ultimate bro wheel, but all we need is the spot dodge. He stays alive in game number 1.
coming out of chip right there was game changing. Like that was so huge. I cannot believe he got the parfait again.
Right.
Wow. All right. JrJam taking that first game. Yeah, I was gonna say we're starting to see some cracks though. We is starting to key into how he wants to play neutral a little better. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely. That's 100% what you want to do there. All right, and it looks like we straight up just got frame trapped. I believe this is gonna be the setup. You gonna see him? Yep.
Good throw, but we still got the bro behind. Caught out here with the low on Wee's side.
That's like some old school Matera sauce right there. I love that.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, whiff throw just to get him guessing. Oh, that's my favorite. Yeah, and that's the other side of this matchup is like if you get stuck in the corner, it's only a couple wrong decisions for just a completely empty life bar. JrJam on set point. Oh no.
With the 2U, 668 behind the back with the bro call, the cat bot 2, and a little corn on top.
Ooh, wow. Actually used the invuln of the back throw there to navigate the wheel. That was very smart from Wii.
Yeah, just go through the cinematic. I love that situational awareness from Wii. There we go, command grab. We've seen a lot of EX parry on the Demon Flip already, so like we mentioned, just bringing it back to basics.
Ooh. Oh, actually going for these like some of these tricky high lows too. Like, oh, and you just got hit raw by that? That's it, brother.
Wait, it still didn't go?
I can't believe it. Assuming no more parfaits, ruin the health bar right here. Potentially good chip, but JrJam has an inch, and yeah, there it is. All right. I'm calling mom, bro. It's time to go back.
Okay, at least we have your chip damage now, but you need to survive one more Yiggy. There's still half amount of time stuck in the install. Chip damage is a factor, but you don't have enough time. No way to catch off of the recovery because we didn't have the 50-meter for ultimate ball. The run-up 2L does the job for JrJam. We was so close, but not far enough. We got to find that last winner's side top 8 slot as we go into our next set of this top 16 Xerom versus CharCharRealSmooth.
With punishing with the overhead. All right, well, some people are built different, I suppose.
Yeah, right?
Oh, see what I say. 5U enjoyer, brother. Oh,
but still the jump out of the limited area. Yeah, Xerom's not going to let you get away with that.
No, that was like a perfect encapsulation of this matchup. We got 5U, and then Xerom blows you up for doing that fake stuff. That's perfect.
Yeah, well, blown up for the 5U as well. Tried to go for the parry on Xerom's side. Just the jump over, right? The air movement, once Vira has this install, can be so tricky to try and anti.
And just waiting patiently. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Expected the second jump right there. All right.
Yes. I like the idea from Xero. Oh, okay, spot dodge on the low.
No conversion. That could have been so much worse for Char. We are still in it. Never mind. You can absolutely punish that 2U. I feel like that's something a lot of people forget, right? Is like if you throw out 2U, it's worth it a lot of the time to like have something buffered behind it in case it gets blocked.
Exactly.
Clean. Yeah. Great anti-air with the close H right there. Xerom recognized. Oh, okay. This jump is not going to catch you. I'm not letting you counter hit me, so no combo.
Yeah, I like that air stall mid-screen off of the overhead, a little Helmbreaker action, and the challenge with the EX ball to just go right past LynnAshira.
That dive kick went through Vira, bro. I was not ready for that to cross up. Nice to get stalled. And it hit! We get the combo after! Oh, this is so bad for Xerom. Oh my goodness. All right.
The damage not the worst thing in the world, but again, these IADs basically coming out from CharCharRealSmooth are keeping Xerom on his toes, thinking we're gonna look for the jump and delay and looking for the UDP to catch you in the skies, but instead it's behind the back to tie it up.
When Char sets the tempo at the pace that he does, it really makes you think twice on defense. It allows him to get away with like some kind of gnarly setups. And we saw it right there, like overcommitting in the DP. Char's able to take it. Even if he doesn't get the damage, he is able to set himself up for the next hit.
Yep. Okay, behind the back, maybe tried to bait out a Brave counter, but wasn't ready for the Raging Strike that came out, so you lost 2 BP for that.
Yeah, that was big. You got a super there, not only for the install, but for that refund, right? You cannot afford. Oh no! And that was not a punish. What? That had to have been a misinput, right?
Yeah.
That had to have been a misinput. Yeah, I'm wondering what Xerom was going for there. Was that was ultimate DP? So I'm wondering if he like clinked you by accident or what, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was not what Xerom wanted right there.
Yeah, I wonder if we were thinking that was one of those like Raging Strike Luminaria setups where like the late active frames catch you out of the spot dodge if you try and look for a far L or close M, but unfortunately still able to block in time here for CharChar. So that's game number 1.
With the jump out, oh my goodness. Second or third, like just clutch, massive hitting jump out we've seen from Xerom right here. Damage is well worth it. Into the throw bait too, very nearly falls for it, but no punish. And that's the safe jump. This, I believe, should be enough. We have the meter for it. Yeah, there it is. Raging Strike, Raw Super, thank you very much. All right, so CharChar is still up a game. Xerom finally starting to claw their way back. Puts a round up, we'll see if they can get the second one.
Okay, the little walk back, send it with the L ball, but nothing found off the counter hit really. We're just vying for space as we get caught up into the Luminaria summon for CharChar.
Another 5U, oh my goodness. Install again, and that air-to-air was clutch. We are gonna get the full confirm off that. This is not quite gonna kill, but this is going to be way too close.
We got 5U for the install. We got JU to bring Xerom back down to earth. That SBA has you on death's door, but nothing found off the BCs, so we just do it again. Again, you gotta be ready for double downing on the defense here if you're CharChar.
Props to Xerom for being ready for each one. And no way, that's enough. That's gonna kill. Oh my goodness, no meter, but that is not going to matter right here. Jeez, all right, Xerom gets the hit confirm right there. It has the route locked in. CharChar obviously did not have a single BP left, so we're going to be taking some extra damage. Oh, that was impressive. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Char kicking it back to menu right here, just taking a deep breath. I don't think we're going to see a character switch. We have seen some other characters from CharChar before, but yeah, no, sticking out with Vira. I think that's the right call right now.
Yep, scatter was taken, the comeback was achieved. Thank you very much for the raid, as you're just in time for the final game of Xerom versus CharChar.
And this is for top 8 winners side, by the way. Oh, wow. Dash H actually gets the punish. Oh, my goodness. All right. Xerom going to get the full combo off that. Look at that. Meterless, by the way. Oh, goodness. Ooh.
Yeah, jump over baits out the throw, but no way to find a punish on the way back down. A lot of these jump JUs looking straight into the 5U, but Xerom immediately ready for the mash.
Yeah, this is a rough spot, too. CharChar only 1 BP left, and basically throw kills you right here. Any hit. Okay. Chance.
Not ready for the confirm off of that straight far L. Committed to the autopilot stagger.
Wow, that throw suctioned in from so far away. And it is going to be Wake Up Ultimate Charlotta ball. That does it for Xerom. No, this is set point. Xerom just needs one more to lock in that top 8 spot.
Send it to Luminaria, looking for the LDP. I like that challenge just to make sure we're not getting caught out by summon shenanigans and free plus frames, but sends up Luminaria once again. Now we're stuck in the corner.
Close H again for the anti-air. That is going to be some hefty damage into the setup. Oh no, Xerom rightly recognizes there's only one way out, and that is BP.
Yep. Ooh. There we go, run up sweep, catches out CharChar, maybe looking for a back walk.
Ooh. No way, he got the punish on that? I cannot believe it. Char, like, that like backdash in the air, that was a reaction to Xerom's forward moving ability right there. And it did not matter. Xerom still had time to like walk forward, check with the far out. That was just straight up match of knowledge right there.
Before season 2, but I think Versusia has been the talk of the town for quite some time, so rocking it for this game number 1.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Pretty good buttons, pretty good abilities. That move is really annoying to deal with. Yeah, it's great. It's a good time. Good time.
You see Gamera pick up a character, you're like, all right, there's got to be some value here, right?
Oh yeah. It's like when a game comes out, if I had to pick my character, I just pick whoever Cosnoku's playing day 1.
Exactly, yeah.
What for me, bro?
You see Gotenks, you're like, all right, cool, but definitely a character much taller on the roster. It's Versusia absolutely running down Yoru Sensei in the corner. One more BP to their name, but gets DP'd on the 5H attempt.
Very dominant. Round 1 because Castiel barely taking a hit. This is going to be Yoru Sensei like having to navigate quite the chaotic neutral. Look at how far that L goes. There is no far L right there. That is all close L. We can auto combo that from however far away it is.
Ooh, there we go from downtown. Just trying to keep us locked in the corner, but Yoru-sensei fine to spend the BP. Spend one right back. Castiel. Okay, scary. I thought we were going to get caught out of the jump out, but instead just looking for the air block and find a hold down back in the corner.
Strike throw action coming out from Yoru-sensei. Desperately trying to get some offense going here. All right, doing an okay job of maintaining, baiting out the 50 meter, but Castiel, is going to be able to kill you off this hit. You have no BP. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just ripping that last bravery point, the raging strike. Castiel going to be taking that lose game.
Castiel also rocking like the canonical rain palette. For those of you who have not watched the Granblue story, and I was one of you until very recently, up until a VTuber started watching it. I didn't realize how deep this Granblue lore gets, man. It's crazy work.
The realest thing I've heard you say in forever. I wasn't watching.
Wow, I like her better when she looks normal. That's crazy, man. You gotta rock with the blue woman. What's wrong with you?
No. I'm down with the blue woman. That's not what I'm laughing at. Yoru-sensei finding their way out of the corner with the float. And yeah, just trying to play around the range of these big bugs that Castiel's throwing around.
We're not trying to look for the anti-airs on Yoru-sensei. We know we have the double jump, the JU to worry about. So Castiel's like, I'm just gonna wait for you to hit the ground, and then I'm gonna bet it on the back throw.
And what a far out. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That goes so far. We might get the cash out here. Yeah, absolutely. Spend the super, take that last BP away from Yoru-sensei. This is going to be kind of an awkward situation to get out of. We have the meter for a DP, but yeah. Ooh, there it is. Delayed close out right there off the jump in. Try to catch that fuzzy mash. Now Castiel is on 7 points.
Yeah, we saw a couple of those delays in Yoru-sensei's offense, but what we've been seeing is a lot of delay ultimate UDP from Castiel as well, right? To catch that out. A couple of close out.
Anything to throw off like your opponent's auto timing, it's a big part of this game, so it's definitely worth learning how to play around that.
Ooh, the walk back on the orb? I really thought we were going to get sniped by that one, but no free in for Castiel.
Oh, that was great spacing right there. I love it.
Yeah. Hit the jump in, JL. Getting found off of the Nimbus. We're just chilling.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do off that space. Like, oh, okay, right read. Little too far away. Very silly. BP is going to connect Yoru. Burning 50 meter right here and just instantly going back, giving up that space, not wanting to engage Versusia at that range.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Just a double laser, but we have the 5U follow-up with that install.
Oh, the run out. Yo, there it is. Oh, that goes so fast.
Okay, brought back down to the ground with the JH and caught up on the other side too. I didn't realize you had some more room stuck in the corner. Now Castiel with the SBA going to take it 2-0.
There it is. Very convincing 2-0 off Yoru-sensei. Wow. I mean, like matchup wise, right? That shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I feel like Versusia is pretty added advantage in that matchup. We saw a couple times, just like I said, that character does not have a far L. It's like Lancelot and Narmaya. You press L, you get one button in every range of the bracket. All right. Okay. Let's go.
2 Charlottas, 2 Foxes, so let's see who can stay alive down here in the loser's side.
There it started off. Yeah, all right, we'll take that. Not a bad way to start. Back at you. Oh, okay, the little stagger right there means Semistable is going to be able to get Yozamitsu into the corner. Still going to have to find an opening, though. Busting out with that DP. Ultimate skill costs 50. Costs a little bit of resources, but still worth it to make the space right here, in my humble opinion. Great spacing right there with the 2M.
Dude, what? So we were talking about close L's that are the same, whether it's far or, far or close. That 5L coming out from Narmaya, not a proximity normal, so again, a really safe thing to throw out, especially against, you know that Yuel is trying to make her way in eventually.
For sure. Yeah, very versatile button, to say the least. Yeah. Now it's time for Semistable. Here it is. All right, linking that close L into the close H. Combo limit connects. We're able to media immediately after. A little strike throw action. Only need a couple more of those. Massive life lead right here. We'll see if Yozamitsu can mount a comeback. Oh no.
There we go. The stagger 2L, but didn't believe. Yeah. It's fine. You still have such a big health lead here. Full meter, so we were finding a BC out on the EX flip, but still caught on the other side. The far H actually ends up anti-airing.
Semi-stable burning the last of those BP and the 50. Oh, weird. There's not a single bravery point left on this match, and the beta DP means Yozamitsu is going to mount that comeback, take that first game.
Yeah, here I was thinking, okay, you have such a big life lead, you're chilling here, you don't have to do anything too crazy, but with the way that Narmaya is kind of able to, you know, keep you on your toes with EX flip, of course, you had to try and fight back. Game number 1 to Yozamitsu.
What a whip punish. Oh my goodness, yeah. All right, well, real gamers will punish Yuel 5M, I guess. Hell yeah, dude.
I guess so, right?
Gonna be me, but power to you. Makes the TP again. Dashing H for the knockdown means we're gonna get a little bit of extra damage, or stagger, I should say, not knockdown.
Yeah, I didn't get the restand off of the ultimate Setsuno, so left a little bit on the table here. A little bit more room for Semi to try and fight back out of the corner, but still one more throw away from death.
Smashing that far M again, ready with it. Yozamitsu just needs one more to close out this set. We're seeing a lot of 2-0s here this afternoon.
Yeah, right? They're trying to speed things up, I guess. They're trying to get to the top 8 as soon as we can. There we go. We got the slashes to bring you into the corner once again. Plus frames off of the EX flip. Just keep on rotating it off of the ultimate. Setsuno. Semi cannot find a way out of the corner.
EP finally works, but yo, all right. Able to get the throw bait. Not really much of a reward for it, but like, you got the space out game, which is absolutely what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Hanarashi. BC out of the EX frames. Oh, Makata here with 6XL. Just barely enough because you have a couple diamonds in tow, but it's... I was so back and forth on whether it would kill. I thought we would just do a basketball bombo, but Yozamitsu optimized that ultimate slash. Gonna take the job.
Cats can move on to winners finals.
Exactly. We got the JrJam fans in the chat, of course, but you guys are showing some love to Inochi. See if you can cheer her on to make it into that winners finals. Of course, Lowain versus Nier up next.
Oh, good. Somebody did get my bad pun. Thank you, Toon. Wonderful. I was worried that went under the radar. Oh, excellent. All right. Oh, okay. Sorry, I have a certain amount of puns I have to litter into my daily life per day, or my
the pun allowance, the pun quota, yeah.
Yes, it's what sustains me. My life essence cannot exist without it. All right, back to reality. JrJam versus Inochi. We're getting right started. And based on the changes, this seems like the wave. Get in, hit him early, hit him often, establish a strike throw game, and do not give Nier a single moment to get a game plan started.
Oh, there we go. Charge up on the death waltz. Trying to look for something. I like the delay. Yeah, we tried to mash out with the 5L, but not going to catch death just yet. Oh, the whiff on the sweep. I like the break from Inochi.
Oh, yo, you dodged that? Brother. All right, JrJam, pretty sick with it. Still gonna have to hold this, though.
Yeah, looking for the unsummoned. We got frame trapped off triple attack 5U. There we go. Inochi pulling the stocks right now. I wonder if we just go for the full cash out, spend all the stocks we can, and get max damage off this SBA.
Real Nier hours out here. All right, Inochi looking a little scared at first there, but able to bring that back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine this matchup, you know, in my own theory crafting brain, I was like, oh, maybe we just keep death out, you know, right behind Lowain so that when he has those summons, we never feel particularly safe at the full screen. But again, managing these death stocks, we're seeing a lot of unsummons from Inochi just to try and minimize that downtime.
All right. Oh, okay. That was 100% supposed to be a tech right there. I do not think JrJam thought they were gonna get a throw, but we take those.
Ultimate awesome sauce brings us back into the corner once again. We have DP to show for Inochi, but I don't know. JrJam with a 50 tries to mash out. That's close heavy. 50% HP to your name, but doesn't finish the job, but a throw will.
All right, JrJam tying up the round count right here. Still very much in this game. Dash M for the knockdown. Katalina bot setup, and that means we are in the corner right off the cuff. This is a rough spot to be in. All right, are we gonna risk it? Oh, you're risking something. 6-6-L to get out of the corner. We're going to get a little side switch. Thank you.
There we go. Charge up the unsummon and the 6-6-H routing as well, just to try and run down that timer and still get the second unsummon. Now, it's full stocks in the corner, but a crucial drop from Inochi. Ooh. Okay, UDB to escape. Okay, we got the salad, couple carbs on the menu. Oh, but the poke out on death. Yeah, she's gonna be down for a little bit now, but we're pretty high on the stocks. Not the most downtime in the world. Damn.
Oh, no, caught by the 2U.
Oh, no.
Yeah, all right. Well, that could have been much worse. We'll take that,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, just try to avoid chip right here, right? Like, you're not trying to go up against that meter dub from Inochi.
Hey, Mom, you gotta pick me up. There's a yandere on the other side of the screen. I'm just trying to slow things down for a little bit, catch you out, but the spot dodge on the lava is clean. Inochi, still worse for wear, but stays alive after the Yigi summon.
Death disappeared there right at the end, too, denying a punish. Oh, and it doesn't matter. All right, that was so scary. JrJam was able to, like, extend the mom super right there long enough to actually, like, eliminate death, right? If that super had ended with death on the board, very well might have been able to kill the punish, but
Exactly.
ultimately didn't matter. Inochi, who's sick with it at the end of the day. We're hopping right into it, too.
Ooh, there we go, the 6XL. And we're seeing, right, from Inochi, oh, why isn't Inochi just raging striking to, run down the death timer when death is down? You lose access to that while death is on cooldown, so it's not really a safe way to try and run down that cooldown.
Oh, BC to check death, get stuffed anyway? Brother, these 6XLs are kind of nice. Oh my goodness.
Inochi might be gaming. It was a close game number 1, but the momentum absolutely in Ino's favor. JrJam, how can we hold on? Playing a little bit slower at the round start here. Yeah, you got the close L, but, still going to get caught out here by Ino.
Funny, this has become like one of those more niche matchups now. Like, do some people not remember how to deal with Nier? Is
That's
it me?
This is like the Zato effect in Strive, where he was bad
Right?
for so long, and I think, still not the greatest, but people they've lost recipes against this character.
Yeah, for sure. It still like has enough sauce, right? Like this character still has some depth for it. Case in point right here. You dub super. That should be it. This should be enough to kill. Inochi takes it 2-0 over JrJam to make it into winners finals.
Yes, we are going to be seeing Xerom versus nothing here. La Diva Gamer versus the number one rep of Charlotta over here in NA. And we got the Vicky theme in the background. Do I rock with Haru Urara from Uma Musume? As an O-tour myself, that's good. I'll tell you that much. All right, up in the corner. The walk back close L, yeah, tried to either look for a tech or a mash out here on Xerom's side. Oops. Yeah, straight to the super, take away the BP as well. Walk it out, look for the close L, but nothing to be found. Just a little bit too far, so now Xerom. Right, there we go, send it with 100 hands. BC with 6XL, but still finds the far L. My flips are nasty, it's so true. Damn! All right, SPD straight down into the pavement. That's some meat crayon stuff. I'm gonna look up that artist on Twitter after this and see if that's an accurate representation. It sounds right just from the screen name. Damn, okay, dive kick, whip just to go over on the other side. Finds a nice side swap. Yeah, the mash out. I don't even think that was the invul version of the flash carry. I think that was L just a challenge. There we go, 2-1 pickup in the corner here for Xerom. There we go, LDP ender as well. Okay, we held down back into, late throw, but this back over to the mid screen. It's fine because we swapped up the sides already. But damn, you have 100 behind this. Spend the VC, or spend the Raging Strike rather, but just barely enough to kill. There we go.
Battle 3. Engage.
Okay, walk it out. Nothing found off the 6XH in place, but keeping the spacing a little ambiguous here for nothing. Mid screen into the command throw. It actually was just barely enough. It was the low wall bounce too, but I like the pickup from Xerom.
Xerom situational confirms are like kind of nice with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. BC out on the guard crush off of that ultimate lariat. The sweep finds nothing here for nothing. Oh, but ultimate ball. Okay, nothing found. Oops. Okay, poke out with the 6XM. Walk it out. Oh no! I like the idea of trying to catch up the ultimate ball, but we still had that JH out, so nothing gonna stop you in your tracks. Tricky with the JL ender.
I know, I really like that. Lets you be right at possession 0 when your opponent comes back out. Don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
All right, here we go. No anti-air to jump in. Okay, went for the air command grab, but
Yeah.
oh man, Xerom.
No!
Oh no. Oh no, is he dead? I think he's dead. Oh no, nothing gonna take the first game against Xerom. And we're hopping right back into it, no hesitation.
Damn, headbutted straight into the pavement. That's actually the second time that we've seen that super drop from Xerom, so fortunate drops coming out here to put you 1 game down.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Oh, man. Very rare executional errors from Xerom, but it happens to everyone. Oh, I love the use of the armor right there. Counter that ult skill with the ult skill. And that is, oh no, not able to capitalize off that counter hit. And Xerom able to poke the arrow out of the corner with the 5M.
There we go from downtown U-Ball. A little bit too far for a corner confirm, but still got us a lot of screen space here, and we're still very ahead on the meter situation. So sending it with the ultimate hands just to look for a little bit more chip damage. I agree. I agree. No!
Brother, this is so much damage. Set point for nothing. J2, are we about to see a Ladiva Nier winners finals? Is that what's about to happen?
Wait, there's no way, actually.
There's no
Ino's
way.
looking at this, and she's like, wait, who do I want to run into in winners finals? Like, do I really want to go against Ladiva? Like, no one wants to run into Xerom in their bracket path, but I don't know, with the way that nothing is moving, it might be just as terrifying. There we go, the headbutt from mid-screen.
Raw headbutt. Able to navigate the 5U. Oh, no. Okay. All right. That was a little scary, but everybody calm down. We're good.
Yep. Slow things down a little bit. Slight health advantage here for Xerom. No, that's like the 5th time it hasn't worked out. I like the neutral jump JH just from nothing, just to put out a hitbox in place to catch that out.
It's doing numbers right now for sure. We're going to have to see quite the adjustment from Xerom. There it is. All right. Empty jump low. Gets blocked. Playing that Granblue zone. Yes, sir. Hit him with the wiggle.
6XL. Oh, yeah. You wanna advance with your plus frame so bad. Damn! From downtown, slow the screen down with the ultimate 100 hands and catch out the startup of that 2U. Xerom, down but not out.
That was like the wiggle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you old enough for that?
Couple extra wiggles in there, you know, might have the whole group ready.
Oh, man.
6XL.
There it is. Oh my goodness. Counter hit close H works for so many different characters in anti-air. Yeah, man. I don't think that like beats some of the disjointed like jump normals, but hey, you know what? We take whatever works here. Same thing as last round. Like nothing overcoming this this life deficit, and now is in a very good position to just end Xerom. Great DP out.
Damn, taking to the skies again. I think we're probably looking for the air SPD on a jump from Xerom, but just ready for that UDP. So we swap up the sides. It's one touch on both sides because we only have that one BP left.
Yeah.
Nothing. A little bit away from that 100-meter threshold.
That would be like one command grab now. Oh my goodness.
Right?
Yeah. Not having BP in this matchup, it's so much scarier. But that is a hell of a way to do it, and that's gonna whiff. There it is. All right, Xerom finally able to put 2 rounds in a row together. It is 1 apiece here at top 8 winners. We are not getting, well, our 2-0 streak has been broken, I should say.
Yep. Slowing the games down a little bit. I like the LDP. Like we mentioned earlier, right? This is a lot safer on block than in previous versions. And it can be one of these tricky, you know, like just out of range 1 pokes. That's like, oh, okay, I can still put out a hitbox pretty safely at this range.
Indeed. Oh, jumping over the command throw. That's huge. All right. Cross-up button means Xerom is going to get a full combo on this. There's a combo limit to set up. Yep, stood up, so the command grab's going to hit. We are probably going to see the cash out right here. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a really, really good starter for Charlotta, so we're going to maximize that damage.
You can see Ino in the chat too. She's like, wait, nothing. I need you to log back in so I can see you in winners finals. I'm not trying to see Xerom, and maybe trying to remanifest that here with the SSBA confirmed.
No BP, so we got extra damage, but that is still not going to be enough to kill. Oh no, that is though. Sit down, son. Oh my goodness, that's such a hard position to be in, right? Like 6XL hits, theoretically that kills anyway. No. Command grab just to really make it hurt.
Exactly, just a little bit of extra mental damage here, but the 2H from downtown, a clean confirm from Xerom with the ball, and the jump over to bait out the throw tech.
His mind game is unbelievably good. Oh no, he's banking on the stand-up right there. And oh my goodness, nothing able to punish the command throw. Busting out with the DP. Not wanting to get stuck in the corner this early.
There we go, walk back throw. Damn, 2H. Oh, that was a deep hit on the noble strategy as well. Xerom should be able to take this with another raging strike.
I wasn't sure if that last confirm was just kind of dumb luck, but no, Xerom has that like very specific situational combo locked in. That's it. All right. coming out. Yeah, all right. You see right out of that. You don't want to deal with EX Larry, even big screen.
Waited out. Yeah, caught out with the EX headbutt, but really not the worst thing in the world here for Xerom. No full confirm off of it. And 100 hands puts you back into... No, he didn't believe in the hit of the 2L, so nothing mashed on hit and finds the SBA.
All right. Deep breath. What do we got? Wake up, Brave Point, Xerom. That is almost going to guarantee. No super, so next hit probably won't kill, but it's going to do a ton of damage. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we got?
We don't have another basketball in the Raging Strike combo, but we do have the wall bounce. Tried to go for the SPD Ender, but nothing to be found. UDP, any straight hit kills Xerom here, but the walk back tried to catch out the throw tech, only for nothing to be found.
Gotta start thinking about Chip right here, too. Things are getting dicey. Next hit kills for both players. Xerom about to build 100 meter. Very might well see some ult skills. There's the first one. We have a second one. Yes, sir! Back throw into the corner. Final game, final round. Xerom just barely able to clutch that out. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry. I'm getting too old to be sitting down for too long. Here we go. All right, we're getting right into it. And there it is. Lariat right off the bat. CharChar answers back with the DP. Scarlet Edge, because why not?
Okay, BC out. Find my way to escape. Now we send it off to 236.
All right, there's the install. Not confident enough to be able to get the command grab coming in quite yet, but we are perfectly happy to spend the super. And at this point,
okay, tries to go for the ultimate Setsuna, but instead that 214H snipes you straight.
Oh. I hope that was on my end. We lose you for a minute, J2. You still there? You still alive?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. All right.
There we go.
I'm hoping that was just on my end. You got robot for a minute. We're back at it. CharChar out of Brave points. Almost out of health, too. Ooh, it baits the DP. There it is. All right. Great little shimmy there from Char. Able to clutch out that first round.
Okay. CharChar looking like the fan favorite if I see that prediction. 68% on our resident Vira and the on-hit reset JH into 5U. Now we got install Vira.
Yes, we do. Go into install early. That's the game plan pretty much every time, and Char is so good at making that happen. DP, yes sir. That one's safe, by the way. You get to spot dodge that.
I know, yeah. Oh, wait, actually, they did change that more recently, where you actually don't have to spot dodge it anymore. Nice little quality of life to make it a little easier to punish.
What?
But on hit, it's not going to matter. Instead, off of the ultimate flip, nothing found, so we send it again, and we get an extra $100 in the Matcherino from Cracker2122. Thank you for the generosity.
Yeah, contrary to what Juna said that one time, I guess crackers don't ruin everything. Thanks, Cracker.
That's what I'm saying, man. Ooh, we cracked through the offense. We're sending it with a 2-1-4, the ultimate edition for CharChar to take game number 1.
Yo, so MDP is just punishable now in install?
Yes, yeah, you can just down back it. You no longer have to spot dodge it. Isn't that crazy?
How did I not know that?
After all these years?
I don't play enough against Vira, yeah. Oh my god. I do not play against enough Viras, apparently. Goodness gracious. All right. Labyrinth, it's an old G-Unit clip of him saying crackers ruin everything. That's the joke there.
You've probably seen it
funny.
on Twitter at least once or twice. You're going to recognize it. You're going to be like, oh, I see. Did I see that raid from Commander Ice? Thanks for stopping on by. Just in time for top 8 losers and just in time for the mash out on CharChar. This close L doing work to go straight into the SPA.
That is going to be more than enough to kill. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Vira and install hits like a truck. And generally speaking, if your health eclipses that first of the diamonds there with the space, it usually SBA kills you.
Right,
of course.
Ooh, nice. I like the delay run up EX flip, but not able to find the ultimate slashes.
Let's get the back throw. Oh, no. That could have been so much worse for Yozamitsu. CharChar. Oh, my goodness. This is set point.
Yeah. Okay, I like what we saw because we saw that it was, or we were looking for the Brave counter, but just a little bit too far. I thought we were looking for a 2H from Yozamitsu, but Flip is going to do the job. No confirm into a slash.
Oh, scary whiff of the 2M right there. Very worried Char would be able to get the whiff punish, but yeah, all right. Just a little 5L check into the old skill means Yozamitsu finally gets to put a round up on the door.
Yeah, Yozamitsu probably thinking, okay, what's the one way that I lose this? I let CharChar get away with a 5U reset, and then he gets to spend the 100 on an SBA. So, just going for that 5L to try and stay alive. You're still set point CharChar.
Oh, check the 5U that time. All right, Star went for it. Now it's going to eat a lot of damage. This is a pretty decent starter here for Yozamitsu.
Go through the BC, just go for the flip reset. All of these plus wins in the world still went for the Luminaire summon either way, but that fairy is not gonna save you. We are tied up 1 apiece.
Quick ass round right there. Yozamitsu turned that on when it mattered. Very nice.
Believe in victory.
That was just a regular Narmaya combo. You know what I'm saying? She's got some sauce. She's got some sauce.
Great.
Walk it back. Okay, looking for something off of the 2M, but even with the spot dodge, it's still not your turn on the flip.
Point blank 6XL to get out. Yeah, forced to spend a little BP. Oh no, you're dead. Yozamitsu, double raging chain. Still enough. Yo, did Yozamitsu just take CharChar's pink square? Or has he always been at
Were they both orange on the way in? I actually don't know. You guys would have to rewind into the VOD to let us know, but all right, no pink to be seen. Instead, it's the red off the counter hit, but nothing too big found off the 6XL. Probably looking for a 5U reset, but instead off the close age, we get the link.
Oh, and that's going to be a punish. All right. Has the wherewithal to start that with the dashing HG for a little bit extra damage. We'll take that. A little drop at the end there.
Money caught out with the 2-1-4. Now we go straight into the super for the kill. You lived?
I cannot believe that. That was like so early in the scaling. I was so sure that was going to kill, but nope, there it is. Good patience. That's what I want to see.
They waited out off the ultimate flip, just BC to try and escape. CharChar with the delay air dash still gets caught out here with the 5L. Yozamitsu got one more raging strike in tow in case we need.
Oh, did you see that brave counter whiff?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I was not ready for that. I don't think Char was either. One hit away. Chip is about to be a factor for both players, and it is going to be the back throw on the drift forward. Very good reaction from Char.
Battle 3.
Yeah, maybe going for the deep transient to try and catch out a fuzzy tag, but instead CharChar looking for the immediate back throw. Final game, final round.
Oh, yeah. All right. Just a little jab check right there. Able to confirm with the close heavy after. Yozamitsu. Again. Oh, my goodness. We are pressing, and that is going to be enough to kill, my friend. If you dump super, this should be more than enough. Question mark? Yeah, there it is. All right. Yep. Yozamitsu is going to be taking it 2-1 against Char in a very close set. That was entertaining as hell, bro. I'm not going to lie. That was a fun set.
Katalina.
This is like... If you need a character to deal with Versusia, I feel like Katalina doesn't necessarily do like an excellent job, but does better than most of the cast. Yeah, she's got the buttons for it. Thrust is definitely a factor in this matchup, especially if you got your back to the wall. Obviously, you could just end up eating a ton of damage from a big EX thrust. But we're about to see live right here in front of us how this is going to play out. This is still really
so we have a lot of mid-range options for both of these to try and threaten, whether it's fireballs on both sides versus the orb, thrust versus, Nimbus not really a far screen challenge, but that pillar, like we're seeing, right, makes it scary to throw out some of these fireballs.
Ooh, there's the 2H. All right, all right. Didn't press a button, so not a counter hit, but we will still absolutely take that. All right, Versusia gonna cash out with the super. SBA.
Chat, I gotta ask you guys, are we supposed to pronounce the L in Midori? Because I swear I saw them in chat, but I'm wondering. I see it on the stream overlay and in the start.gg, but as I'm talking about the etymology, we're one hit away and the close L does the job.
Yeah, I thought the second letter was an I, not an L.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that messed me up. All right.
Okay, send it with the fireball. We're up against the wall, so a little scared to send out the EX pillar. Castiel down back and gets caught out with EX fireball this time.
Haha, it doesn't pay the DP. All right, jab check still gets caught. Jump and throw, do it again. Nah. All right, keep it a real good reaction on the overhead. Dash in, close heavy.
Here we go, link up the close L, close M.
Might be able to restand on this. No, just going for the ender right here. There it is. All right. Little strike throw action to seal it off. Midori taking the first game.
Battle 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's seeming clinical for Midori, not really too afraid of Versusia. This is a character who has a lot of really good buttons to try and play keep away with the close cell and also the orb and the pillar, right? But, you know, maybe playing a little too conservative with some of these really strong specials, and it feels like Midori just has such an easy time walking down Castiel.
And it's hard, too, because, like, going into Cat's effective range is so scary, and like even Versusia has a little trouble like approaching with that. I don't know. Like I said, I think one of Versusia's harder matchups.
Yeah, a little bit too slow for her own good, maybe.
Yeah, definitely a factor too. Oh, there it is. All right, that's how we take a little bit of space. Don't want to give up too much here, but yeah, you got to be cognizant of that far end.
Finally escaped out of the corner, but still gets caught out by the thrust, so ends up taking some damage over here as we make our way to the West Coast corner. Not enough for a super ender. Next hit might be able to build that meter up.
Sheesh. All right, good block. Stop. Not able to get a punish there. So safe, and there it is. Close L coming in clutch once again for Castiel. I don't think we're gonna. We might get the super for the refund here. Yeah. All right, we'll take that.
Just even up the BP situation, make it so that next brave counter puts you in throw lethal range, even though you still have quite a decent amount of HP.
True. All right. Oh no, the 2M. Oh, such a good button. No, that was a misinput. I was gonna say you might have been able to kill there too. That was very close. 9 seconds. Oh, there it is. All right, Castiel coming in clutch with the EX move, or the follow-up even.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We wanted to drift forward off of the light wall and would have been able to find the confirm off of that Raging Strike too, but threatening timeout, still able to stay alive for Castiel.
Wait, did that just get tanked? Oh my goodness.
I'm saying, man.
This character is so silly, bro. I love it. Castiel back in the driver's seat, desperately trying to get a game going here. Looking pretty nice right now. Midori not willing to risk it on a DP quite yet.
Again, the dash acceleration, no challenge here from Midori.
There's the side switch. All right, we're in the corner. Even a light confirm is going to send you up into the air. Keep it easy. Next hit should be able to kill. Fishing for that big hit. Plus frames.
Tiger with a double 6XL, yeah.
All right, full animation. This is going to be so close. I don't think this kills though. Yeah, just shy. All right. Castiel still needs a little bit of chip right here. Run up super. What do you think? Spot dodge. Oh, no.
Thought it might be a DP going for something crazy, but still the second and third hit catching you out only for chip damage to do the job. Castiel brings us to game 3.
Tied up. All right, this is it. Loser goes home. Winner moves on to play against a Ladewaybac player. Nothing on deck, waiting, ready to go. All right, Midori off to a good start right here. Able to maintain the space, gets the light confirm, and yeah, that's gonna be a wall. Does not make the DP though. Can Castiel make a little space? No back throw, just go for the regular one.
Does overhead triple attack. It out. We got the install buff. But still gets sniped out with the 2M.
Oh, that was such a crisp whip punish. Just good footsies right there. And look at that. She gets coast to coast anywhere on the screen too. So next hit is going to put you in the ground. Cannot afford to get hit right here. Castiel on their last legs.
Okay, send it with the lariat.
Okay. One more of those is going to be enough.
Yeah, trying to look out for this UDP, sees all that meter, so we have to bait out this reversal.
Yeah, that puts you in the air. No! It's only invincible at the start. Oh, not the second hit.
So we get caught off with the JL. Now Castiel has this SSBA to even up the BP situation and then some, but off of that jump L starter, it's still... No, it didn't get cinematic!
Bro. Castiel staying alive. All right, this is set point for Castiel now. Can we get the comeback right here? Midori was looking like real dominant very early in the set. Castiel started to figure it out. Yeah, there it is. Putting up a wall of their own, not letting Midori approach.
Ooh, walk it back, shimmy 2M.
We're gonna hold on to, hold on to the last 50. Neutral jump, trying to bait something out. Anything. All right, plus frames and spaces you out. Iller for the check.
Ooh. Okay, spot dodge on the ultimate fireball. It's scary for Midori, but shimmy for shimmy, the backdash far M. We got ultimate fireball to, like you said, bring you coast to coast to that 50-meter.
It's so good. Oh my goodness. And Midori, like, still. Oh no, no, you're not gonna build super. Still needs one more hit. Okay. I get really scared with Katalina in the corner. This character just dump damage. There it is. All right, hit him with the Callisto. 2U into SBA. Thank you very much. Castiel brings it back, taking it 2-1.
I think so, something like that, right?
Yeah. This was from like 2023, like vanilla Granblue. Yeah, this is a vanilla matchup right here. Percy obviously was super strong in that game, and Cat was very popular. Or Cag, rather, not Cat. Woof. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the Cag players, and maybe I'm just not watching the right spots, a lot of the Cag players have kind of switched other characters in this version of the game. We don't see her nearly as much. Percival obviously had his ups and downs on the tier list in this game, but Flame still pretty strong. He's definitely a viable character again. Plus frames to start it out. All right.
I have never seen this Percival skin, by the way. I like the light pink, but we got to worry about the purple of the hexes caught out on the other side. Damn, I like that confirm from Rainbow Rocks.
Right? It's kind of nice. Oh, there's the reversal. Not willing to commit to the mix-up after, but that is A-okay because we still get the wall bounce in the corner. 50-meter. We gonna set it up? Yes, sir.
There we go. Guard button to hold on to the JL. Still not enough to kill here. BC out for Lemon Steve. Try and escape.
Beautiful. Just a 2U to close it out. All right. So Rainbow Rocks is on winner side, so only needs the 3 games, to take this, whereas Lemon Big Steve needs to reset the bracket and win another 3 after that.
Exactly. Ooh. Okay, run up. RH trying to catch out a mash attempt here from Lemon Big Steve. Got to be careful of the hex above. Okay. Threatening the overhead, threatening the calculated. Yeah, we send the spear to get a full confirm.
There it is. One more hit here from Rainbow Rocks. DP, okay. Back at
trying
you.
to go for another throw bait.
Oh, all right. Was that a miss input? I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's going to be a back throw that makes it happen. Rainbow Rocks takes the first game.
Yeah, I wonder if we were trying to go for a preemptive 2-2U to catch, like, Lord Strike low, maybe. Like, oh, maybe Lemon Steve is for the low from downtown. Yeah. Thankfully, no punish because he had the little TP back off of the whip, but still scary.
Still scary. Yeah, that's the friggin' truth right there, dude. Both these characters, you can say that about, honestly. If they fulfill their own win conditions, things get very dicey very fast. I've seen that a couple times with Rainbow Rock, but I will be very curious to see what happens if Lemon Big Steve is actually able to maintain the corner for more than a couple seconds. This is looking dicey, though. Rainbow Rock, spend the BC to maintain the corner. Early cancel means no combo. Don't worry about chip. Yeah, you're negative right there on block. Absolutely. Just easy fuzzy check on the Standell. Absolutely. Rainbow Rock's on the verge of going up 2 games to 0.
Damn. Okay, the TP behind the back, nothing personnel.
That's like an old Prada move right there. Prada was like the queen of that for a while, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay, they're setting up seals from downtown. Like, I can just wait it out. Wait, why is she behind me?
Yeah, oh yeah. When Prada was like learning how to play CAG, the teleport game was like super scary at first. Very aggressive. There's the flame carpet. All right. 6-6L to check the attempt to jump out, but mess up the Oki after. Rainbow Rock's gonna get the side switch right here. No meter to dump. Excuse me? Oh no, that makes sense. You blocked it. You got hit by the active hitbox. All right.
Ooh, there we go, and the 2-2H to seal it out. Now, 2 games for Rainbow Rocks. I was actually wondering if the seal triggering there on the DP was gonna, make the confirm a little bit too scaled to find the kill, but just barely able to optimize for it. I like this from Rainbow Rocks.
All right, there's your plus.
Yeah, we're talking about the Grand CAG skin, maybe, and it would be cool if it didn't, like, swap up her hurt box. It would be cool to see her as, like, a separate character to go, like a second Goku.
Oh, yes. We still need first Goku in this game, though. You feel me?
You're right. Load-bearing Goku.
Load-bearing Goku, exactly.
Walk back close to H. There we go. Wait, Rainbow Rocks might be able to kill. We have the 100 for the Meat Grinder Super and the Raging Strike behind it. No!
Oh, yeah, that's dead. Oh, my goodness. All right, Rainbow Rocks is on tournament point here for our redemption bracket. Just needs one more round to do it. We'll see. Okay. Steve taking the EX thrust to take some space early. Beautiful. All right, we're ready with the teleport that time. Thank you.
Yeah, we've been showing a lot of that M version, you know, J22M, so now looking for the close L punish. I like it. And the jump in. Yeah, nothing found from Rainbow Rocks. Maybe a little too committed to setting up those seals.
I feel like you never see Dash H from Percival. Oh my goodness, I love that.
Like outside of a DP punish, like I am not seeing that animation, but see the animation of the 2H whip again in the corner. That's a rough drop from Rainbow Rocks as Lemon Big Steve puts a round up.
My dog, all right. Steve finally puts one up on the board, staying alive here in Grand Finals. Oh no, oh no. We might be back in the corner though, J2. All right, good check on the Hex there. Is it portal?
Ooh, there we go. Counter hit. Farrell finds the confirm here into the ultimate hula hoop.
Oh yeah, there's a side switch. Set it up. Strike throw. Oh, and it's a combo, by the way. Side switch again because we got that sauce, and that is the tournament right there. Rainbow Rocks taking it 3-0 over Lemon Big Steve. Talk about some dominant CAG performance right there.
All the tools in the world to be like, actually, I really don't want to be in this point blank range. Let me put Pillar out here to try and catch, you know, maybe startup of a Lariat. Let me put out Orb just to try and give myself a little bit of room to breathe with a 5H, or 5U rather, just like we're seeing. Now sniped out of the skies. Castiel gets the install buff again.
Oh, we are jumping on this. Like, respect that you have to do something, but yeah, Castiel is going to catch you jumping with that 2H again if you keep that up. And there's the Lariat. Okay, that's what I want to see. That is on cooldown now. They're going to have to play this a little safer than Nooch. There you go. All right. Cooldown's back up. The stanky leg coming out to anti-air too. That's crazy.
A little 6XL. And as soon as we go for the headbutt cancel, Castiel ready for the SBA. Bet it all on the special cancel.
That's the downside. Like, yeah, you get plus frames, but man, there is a little bit of a gap on that startup. Good block on the overhead. Ooh.
Oh yeah, now that puts you in chip damage off of the 5U follow-up too, and you had another send out the orb. They said this woman tall as hell. Alexa, play the GG Murin clip of when she sees Versusia in the story mode. Ooh, there we go. Is Versusia able to duck under Ladiva Lariat? I guess so, right?
I thought they changed that, so I have no idea. I'm gonna have to lab that out there. I was
right, because I'm like, wait, this woman is tall as hell. You're right.
There it is. All right, that's a punish. Okay, we got our answer. All right, well, Castiel gonna get some decent damage off the Lariat punish right here. Yeah, get your ender buff up.
Yeah, just walk things out. Yeah, we didn't spot dodge on the U Lariat, but it's fine. We still have the PP to spare. Now we find the confirm in the corner. This should be a clean kill, even through the Ladiva HP. EX Nimbus now straight into the SBA. And post cinematic, you already know this is the kill for Castiel.
Indeed. All right. Oh, that's the first game too. Oh my goodness, that was a quick ass couple rounds right there. I wasn't ready for that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you had the soul read going into it, and we saw the character select. Oh my god, I swear to God, if this dude is changing his player info, I'm gonna ban him.
No, it's Sora.
Oh wait, no, never mind. We're just going to character select. Sorry, I'm being a hater. We got Sora's because, you know, I think the Ladiva clearly not working out. Let's give ourselves a little bit more of a fighting chance in game number 2.
I love the losing on Ladiva is a choice. That's crazy. Wow. All right. Well. All right. Nothing. I guess. Yeah. Hell yeah. Good for you.
That goes kind of hard, right? That's like a self-referential, you know, smack dog.
So I'm saying, like, I can't be a hater about that. I gotta respect that on a certain level.
Yeah, maybe he's changed his ways. All right, send it with the EX orb, but not gonna spend the 5U install buff just yet for the plus frames.
Yo, and we got the Vern mittens on too. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my god, wait, you're right.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, jumped over on the other side. Whip on the air button, but Castiel not looking for the close cell just yet. Oops. Back dash.
All right, so nothing already doing a much better job in this matchup. But of course, right as I say that, gets pressed on by that big ass close L. Castiel, yeah, gonna spend it all for the corner carry. I love it. Look at how far she still gets auto combo from. That's crazy. The pushback on that is ridiculous. This character is sick, bro. Oh my goodness. Why am I not playing Versusia? That's the question.
Soares did not leave the ground until we were already in the corner, and we started it mid-screen. Like, you are going to perish. Now, Castiel on set point, like you said, nothing looking like they're having a little bit better of a time aggressing in on Castiel with the Soares, but still, after getting caught out with the EX orb, like, it's rough.
Yeah, Castiel's finally keying into the fact that, oh, you're just gonna do Larry at my face. That's fine. Ooh, yeah. All right, we got a chance. Buff up, absolutely.
Then with the Sumo, now we got SSBA on stock as well. Didn't really have any extra stocks, so, you know, extra damage and HP is not gonna, you know, help us too much, but we get the empowered specials too.
Oh. This is dead?
We have Raging Strike too. We actually got to the corner, man. I shouldn't be surprised anymore, but still stellar to see. Castiel with a clean confirm takes it 2-0 over Nothing's Ladiva and his Soares. And especially against Xerom in particular. Let's see if he can hold on strong in this winner's finals.
There's a lot of little things that could go wrong in this matchup for both these players. This is going to be an interesting matchup, if nothing else, even if it's a wash, which I don't think it will be, for the record. This is going to be a funny matchup. All right, and Inochi gets the poke out, walk under for the side switch, and there's your unsummon.
Walk out, double close L. Just trying to see if Inochi is looking for the mash out, instead looking for the jump out with the JU, but gets caught on the way back down.
JU is super risky in this matchup because you recover all the way to the ground. Like you said earlier, Charlotta's jump arc is so shallow, she comes down way too fast for you to be risking it with that most of the time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Little scary right there. Inochi able to maintain the corner. Both these players are like more or less even on life. It's just a resource game we're playing with right now. And there it is. All right. Double side switch, cash out with the super.
There we go, and on the low stocks, it does that extra damage as well. They said, is that Vira in the back? You know, it kind of does look like her, I'm not gonna lie. We were like moving over to the other side of the screen to confirm, but here we go. Little down back here from Inochi off of the whiff bar. That does look like Vira in a little bit, I agree. Oh, and the double 5U puts you back. You got 3? I actually did not realize we could get 3 on summons.
I didn't either, that's super funny. Oh, I do enjoy Nier combos a lot more now that you actually have to like think about them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Can't just full cash out. Damn, actually we got the death vaults off of that, but yeah, a little bit too far. We just go for the unsummon and full stocks, but Xerom takes that tiny bit of downtime to pull up and put Inochi basically in the corner.
Oh, and went for the parry right there, just a little too early, it looked like. Xerom, not quite dead, but in a very bad spot right here.
Okay, super jump over on the other side, escapes the corner. 2 more throws could be Inochi's doom, but 1 U-ball is gonna do the job in time.
Little risky right there. Xerom was holding on for dear life at the end, but able to clutch it out. Yeah, this is living up to it right here. Xerom, it's almost like watching the old school like Xerom versus the Matera gang. You know what I mean? Like you got to deal with screen pollution first.
Oh, looking for the LDP to try and challenge, but I like the spacing from Inochi just a little bit farther out from that. But saw the jump, looked for the 2H, and lost a lot of tempo off of it because we just landed in front. There we go, the EX 100 hands, or the ultimate version rather, to find a little bit of chip, but Inochi just chomping away at the HP right now. We have 100 in the bank. It's maximum damage off the single stock. She takes game number 1.
Been doing a really good job of cashing out at the right moment. Hold on those stocks too, you feel me? Like that's been, yeah. Or not holding on, rather spending. You know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. I think the judiciousness of when to spend and when to go for the refresh has been really smart. We've been finding some holes in the armor that Xerom has been able to, you know, exploit in the downtime, but Inochi is making it very difficult, not giving him any free opportunities to do so. Okay, close L poke out on death. Now it's down for a little bit, but Inochi with the triple attack buys herself a little bit of time.
Keeping those plus frames. Love the spacing from Xerom right there. Yeah, recognize I ain't get the full hit confirm. Got to strike throw that. No big deal.
6XL out of the corner, but nothing found off of the EX ball. whiff instead, but no UDP coming out from Inochi.
All right. I thought that was going to be a jump scare throw there for a minute. I got in turn jump scared when it was not. And that is going to be a huge problem. SSBA is on deck. Are you dead? Is he dead?
Chat room, is he dead? The SSBA, the low stocks, and barely any PP to his name. Oh, you already know we're going into round number 4.
I gotta get that Wu-Tang 4th chamber sound clip from the intro to that. Just, is he dead? I need that.
Is he dead?
My life, yeah. Oh my god, so applicable. Magic Strike, Inochi finally falling short on defense here. Xerom is gonna have a chance to try to take some of this lead back.
Yeah. Already 40% down for Inochi, caught up off of the low. And triple attacks just chipping away at the HP, but ooh, can we find the death waltz off of the JU? Inochi looking to tie it back up in quick fashion.
Xerom had the right idea trying to run under that too. It's just a hair late.
Ooh, the jump over clean anti-air close M from Xerom, but falls out of the combo. No Raging Strike extension here.
All right, there it is, baited again. Yup, Xerom recognizes that time. Strike throw again, and there's the chip. Absolutely. You get a late tech like that, you still take a chunk.
Was death up in time, or did it come out while we were getting hit? I wonder if UDP might have been an answer there, or if we just didn't have it even available from Ino, but we go one round apiece here in game 2.
I was totally not looking. I'm going to be so honest with you.
All good, all good.
Xerom
might not be that good for Inochi here as we're getting walked down to the corner.
Yeah, Xerom's starting to key into the rhythm here, it feels like, doing a little bit of a better job of controlling the space. And of course, right as I say that, Inochi throwing out the U Beyblade. Oh, I love that. Love that option. Don't play games in the mix up there.
Yeah, trying to be tricky in the mid-screen with a backdash, but instead gets U-balled for your troubles. The far H! Oh, but didn't believe in the hit. Yeah, it was an awkward airborne thing to try and confirm.
All right, strike throw again. Just do 3 in a row, like you do. Okay, no, only 2 in a row. We'll take that. Do it again. And just waiting for that DP. Recognizes, all right, he's got 100 meters. He's got something.
Ooh, there we go. Ultimate ball from downtown. Just waiting it out. Wiggle, wiggle from the full screen to tie it up 1-1.
Love me some wiggles. Good stuff.
Okay, a little too far off the 6XL. Just a backdash here from Xerom and the far L to put death down, but there we go. Still finds a hit after it anyway, so Inochi just going to get that double unsummon right back.
Oh yeah, that late like axe drop right there is so annoying to deal with. It's like it's a high-low mix-up. Xerom's been doing a really good job of mixing that.
Okay, stagger off the close L far L. Oh, but nothing found off close M. Thought it maybe would anti-air on the way up from Xerom, but instead finds the hit on the other side.
Sheesh. All right. Oh, okay. Misses the throw. No punish. Did you see that? Did you see that? See that SSBA whiff right there? Oh, no. Well, it definitely be like that sometimes. Big ups to Xero for recognizing getting the punish. Right back at you.
Okay, scuba jump over, throw whiff, but of course no punish. It takes so long to land. Damn.
Beautiful. There's the 2H. Gonna be some good damage right here. And carry to the corner, of course. Waiting for death to come back. It means Xerom is happily going to press.
Oh, there we go, spending all the stocks, but still holding on strong from Xerom. Waits all the way to the end of the string. The far L, but goes for the noble strategy. No death up to find a full confirm here for Inochi. So Xerom still on death's door.
Still too close for cover right here. Yeah, look at that chip damage. Oh my goodness.
2-2-6 the ultimate death pause, and the UDP takes the round back here for Inochi. Still at a solid health lead, but I don't know, Xerom was still going for tit for tat.
I know, 1 game apiece, 1 round apiece. Inochi, she is doing a great job of like clawing the space back. No, back throw to the corner. Help! Yeah. Got a problem.
Help me! Help! Oh, JU behind the back.
Ooh. That recovers so
EX
fast,
ball to go through death, yeah.
Oh, all right. Overhead ender for the auto combo. Ooh, trying to keep the up back right there. And Xerom is absolutely going to get that hit confirmed. Thank you for the refund.
Yep. so long. Thanks for all the fish. We got the 100 hands. Guard jump, but maybe tried to go for a throw. The immediate mash out for Inochi. And we had the claws just queued up. Hold on the 2-3-6. And now we send it with the SSBA. Inochi takes game number 3, putting herself 1 game closer to that grand finals.
Just needs one more. And this is like, with how close this game is, this is very much, you're going to have just so much of a significant advantage going into Grand's on the other side. Like, that is a must at this point in both these players.
Nice, I like the anti-air close M, but really not too much gotten off of it because Death is already down.
Counter hit close heavy, choosing not to engage with Death, just wants to get that space back so far. Good check. Wasn't ready for the low! Oh no!
Not ready for the second hit. Thought we were chilling off of blocking that ultimate strategy, but still. Ooh, okay, went for the unsummon, lost us a little bit of tempo, but okay, got out relatively scot-free, I say, until we hit that ultimate ball up against the corner.
It could have been worse there too, because if Inochi had gone for like an actual death special, very, very well might have been annihilated by the Charlotta ball.
Yeah. Easy out on the 100 hands, but we just send the DP.
There it is. All right, Xerom just needs one more to tie this piece up, send us to the final game. Inochi. Man, I don't even know what the play is right here. Both these cats are just adjusting to each other so fast. It's oh, what a whiff punish, no conversion. That could have been
maybe looking for a BC, but didn't believe in the hit. You had all the death stocks available, but now you're up here against the corner. Okay, plus frames off of the dive kick. How do we try and escape? Bar M. Nothing bad. Ooh!
Throw kills right here. Yeah. Xerom just doing a double option, trying to catch Inochi slipping. Chip is about to be a factor here, and of course the delayed DP is air unblockable. We are tied up. We are going to game 5 here in Winners Finals.
Yeah, just waiting for the DP off of the jump out is fine from Xerom, right? Side agnostic input, so you're just waiting for Inochi to end up on the other side, and you're like, all right, let me snipe you out of the skies. Game number 5, but Inochi starts it off with a 6XL to escape the corner.
Oh, all right. Almost got the full conversion right there. What a jump out from Xerom. Cross up, not going to get the full combo he was looking for, but still perfectly fine to get that positioning. And that forced Inochi to spend a 50 to get out of the corner.
Yeah, I like the whip on something behind the back just to try and stay a little healthier on the stocks, but still some downtime, not trying to let up anyway on this block string. Oh, there we go. Catches out the jump back to try and, bait out a throw tech. Yeah, mash up on the charge slash.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Xerom's DP game just feels different, bro. It's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, again, that LDP, a really good, just barely out of close range check to try and, stop the approaches while still being safe enough that you don't feel too bad if it's blocked.
Right? Oh, what a clash. All right. Big ups to Inochi for accurately assessing what needed to happen right there. Throw is still your fastest option. No, that was one of these deals. I think the brain said 2H, the hand said something different.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe 2M was not what you needed to try and catch out the jump. Maybe Xerom with a little delay. One throw away potentially, especially as Ino has to use these brave counters to try and escape a chip damage situation. Super in the parry, catching out the ultimate ball. We see that blue flash. We send a blue flash of our own.
Excellent reaction there. And now Inochi. Okay. Gotta watch that chip. Xerom still has the 50, but it's just gonna be the 5L. Oh, and that's it? That was the set. Oh my goodness, that was
a set.
Dog, for how back and forth those first 4 games was, I wasn't ready for just like 2 quick rounds in a row from Xerom. We saw this one on stream. Maybe not. Who's to say?
Believe in victory. Battle.
All right.
Engage.
Sets it right off the bat. Yeah, might as well, right?
I can't believe RH actually reached that. I'm gonna be so for real.
Yeah, that is pretty meaty, but even that was pretty disjointed. There's the crumple state. Thank you. Let me finish this combo. DP ender. Well, I like that frame kill, I think.
Yeah, right? That's scary. Me personally, I would mash on that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the Versusia combo. Keep them grounded. Knockdown, buff up, and does not bait the DP. Yozamitsu gets the side switch too. Okay, money.
Yo, Raging Strike behind the back. We still got another beyond it. And we have the corner bounce if we need it, but EX Setsuno's gonna do the job.
Narm close heavy is a crime in multiple states. Let's make it a crime in every state, brother. Oh, all right. I like that hit confirm. We'll take that. Not a ton of damage, but perfectly happy to take the corner right here. The sword. Oh goodness. All right. Jump scare wall bounce. This is going to hurt. Yozamitsu sitting on very nearly a perfect right here. Potentially could kill off this next hit. Yes, sir.
Yo, a little 2H action. Now we got the basketball bombos. I don't think it's enough, even with the third Raging Strike, but putting Castiel in throw range and potentially chip damage range in just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. 2H to try and avoid something, but brought back down to earth by Yozamitsu.
It really is incredible what being in chip range does to your mindset. Like, Castiel theoretically didn't have to jump right there, but the threat of like Setsuna or even just Crescent right there was so big, and like you have to get on something, right? Oh man, alright. Just trying to lock down this neutral. Castiel finally finds an opening, but is not able to. Oh no! Oh, this is bad, J2.
Yeah, EX flip starter against the corner. We haven't even left the ground yet, so we still got more to work with. Oh my god, between both of those stances with the flip, but still no mash out from Castiel.
Still doesn't have enough for a super, so probably still gonna need 2 more hits right here. We have a little bit of breathing room for Castiel, but not much. You need to make a play now. No, 1-hit territory now, brother. About to be 1 throw.
Triple 2M. No! We whipped the Kyoka, but still got caught out by the counter hit on the last slash. Maybe thought it would have whipped entirely.
Right? Yeah, that's one of those like ultra niche situations where
yeah,
you're not going to see that one most days, but you still got to be ready for it.
I would have been unintentional on Yozamitsu's side either way. We send it out with a single Setsuna, but now we're looking for transient Kyoka. We're slashing on through. That point blank Setsuna was a little scary.
Yup. Ah, there it is. The classic throw bait. Okay. Castiel finding a way out and needs to get something going this round. This is your tournament life on the line. This is still a 1st to 2, and you need to make this next sequence count. You need to hit, basically.
There you go. Spent the full 100 just to make sure we put ourselves into the corner off of the double EX orbs, or the ultimate version rather, but all of this to get back thrown for your troubles. Castiel still got a decent amount of HP to work with, but with SSBA behind it and Yozamitsu's side, scary.
Very scary. Burned it for the ult skill, and that might do it. No, not quite. Oh,
not enough. Okay, yeah, you had to spot dodge EX pillar to avoid the chip damage situation. Ultimate Lariat, BC out. All right, Castiel, don't get baited on the BC. I know you're looking for a guaranteed opportunity to chip damage, but there we go. I love the use of the EX orb. You have to spot dodge on Wake Up, but it wasn't the pillar. Instead, we had those lingering active frames.
And that's so active, too. Like, I think that's just checkmate, right? Even if you spot dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, fully charged Setsuna. All right. Not the counter hit you were fishing for, but that's okay. Would ult transient not work there? Maybe. That's a good point, actually. I'm not...
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have even thought of ultimate transient actually. Would be a good call. I need that replay takeover so we can see, but taking over the corner control, the double 2M. Yeah, we get that link off of the counter at start, but we drop the close L.
Still just needs 1 more hit. There it is. Crumple state guaranteed. It doesn't even need a follow-up. Yozamitsu 2-0 this time. The run back was very convincing.
To head it up for our second to last set of the evening.
All right, JrJam to start things out. Get that knockdown right off the bat. Yozamitsu does not want to let death get set up. Oh, okay. Well, interesting choice. And it works out perfectly, just like we wanted.
A little curious. All right, send it with the UDP to try and slow things down. But Inochi still very worse for wear on the HP. Any stray hit might be enough for Yozamitsu to confirm.
Oh,
now you stagger 2 Ls.
Respecting that JU from Inochi right there. Did not want to answer that pretty easy jump in.
Spot dodge, no brave counter baited.
Oh, there it is. All right. Little throw action to settle out that first round. Yozamitsu finishing it off with a pretty hefty life positive advantage there. deficit. I don't know. Words.
Yeah, pretty commanding first round there as we pull up for another throw. Yozamitsu with 50 on board. Gotta look out for the U flip, but instead Inochi's looking for a way to jump out of the corner. There we go.
I love these unsummoned
Once
combos.
again,
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have full stocks up against the corner. We could go for a full span into lethal with a, super. Not gonna find the far edge that we need to find lethal just yet. Back into the corner for Ino.
Oh,
With the 2H.
Like, I love the thought right there, but yeah, just not enough. There's the sandwich, got the side switch, yup. Oh, okay, doesn't block the overhead. PC, set it up. Yeah, look at that chip. You are just taking chunks of their life out.
I'm trying to spin the Brave counter in case we get baited out on the other side after all of those active frames, but still gonna tie it up.
Years 2025, humanity still tries to mash on 6XL. Same
So
dude.
real.
So real.
Me when I'm humanity.
Yo, all right. Oh, okay. Was that a counter hit? I don't know what Yozamitsu was going for there, but that was a sick throw from Inochi.
That's what I'm wondering. All right, clean pick up here from Inochi. The run from downtown, the volleyball bombos, and we still end up in the corner. Does the super win? No, it actually travels a little bit further forward than I thought.
It's going to be the close button that takes it out. All right, Inochi takes the first game. That was a quick round, too. Damn. Okay, deep breath.
Yeah, accepting to start it off. These slight delays off of the jump ins, but Ino is not going to mash out. Instead, she waits her turn and finds the 2M.
Yo, did you just G-bag that? Is that what I saw?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Man, that's crazy. All right. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Inochi sitting on a pretty hefty life lead right here. Both players have plenty of resources. Spending a little bit of the meter right here. There's a diamond. All right. And that's just the classic frame trap right there. Doesn't even need the meter. Inochi putting a third round in a row on the board. Castiel lost. That is correct. Castiel lost 2-0 to Yozamitsu.
In the run back, yeah.
In the run back, yeah.
Behind the back with a DP, but nothing found. Yozamitsu just down backing. A little bit of downtime here, so finds all the opportunity in the world to aggress. Inochi up against the corner, has UDP available.
The strike throw, do it again. Oh, plus frames. Yeah, there it is. All right. That little bit of chip was just enough to put Inochi in throw range right there. That was crisp. Like
Damn, far edge
Yozamitsu.
from the round start, just stops the slash.
Oh no, tried to poke out. It just gets caught by that crescent moon. Yozamitsu. Honestly, the positioning, it's more worthwhile than the damage right here. This is so necessary for your whole game plan.
Yeah, that 668 link into the meaty flip is so sick. I gotta be so for real.
So sick, dude.
Ooh. Yeah, I tried to mash out, but instead 2M a little bit earlier from Inochi finds the side swap. It's not gonna kill, even with the low stocks, but yeah, it really puts you into a rough situation. But strike throw from Inochi with no death on toe. Oh, it's hard, man.
It is, yeah, like, I respect going for the damage right there. You gotta maximize your hits, right? No death, though. That gave Yozamitsu pretty much every opportunity to just bust out and say, all right, perfect. You don't have your strongest resource right now. I can kind of do what I want.
Exactly.
That was exactly what we needed to do to get in. One apiece here in losers finals. Excuse me. Oh, wow.
I mean, Gabba said it in chat earlier, right? Even when you're, up against the corner against Inochi and it's one hit, it's creative mode versus Nier when she, doesn't have death available, right? So
Yeah.
be a little bit more greedy.
Yeah, creative mode's definitely a good way of putting that for sure. All right. Oh, gets the link with the dash there, too. I like that. All right.
Yeah, right. A little dash age. Okay, trying to poke out with the Setsuna, but instead maybe tried to go for it again as we get caught by EX Death Waltz.
Oh, that's it. All right. Inochi putting another one up on the board, not phased by losing that last game.
Yep. Damn, okay, close H behind the back. Okay, double Setsuna, EX, ultimate, look for the shimmy, but not able to find the punish in time. Inochi, clean mash out to escape, double unsummon, never mind, make it 3. Full stocks.
Attack, there it is, all right. Little fuzzy mash attack right there, your OS. Safe jump coming in. There's your throw bait. Yeah, the Nier
2 to escape, no, instead it's BC. Damn, we got super behind it as well. Looking for the SSBA.
Yup, there it is. All right, no, this is enough, right? I'm like, no. I get it, that was like right on the line. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, right? Yozamitsu consumed by an inevitable sadness. Now we're up 2-1 for Inochi here.
Yeah, Inochi trying to get that run back. Like, winners finals was close, right? Like, we're trying to make this happen. Side switch. Right. Side switch. Unsummon, 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 unsummon.
Me when the Totentan is clogging, so true, SBA bestie. New animation flash. All right, flash with the blue. Tried to go for another shimmy, but nothing found on Inochi. Thought we were gonna mash out on the 2M. What the? I can't believe the baited Brave counter ends up killing death anyway.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes it just works. Close range for days right here. Oh, I gotta watch that chip. What a, okay. Fuzzy back throw. Beautiful, beautiful. We've seen Yozamitsu go for that air U flip a couple times. I think that was the first time we've actually seen it connect. Inochi started to get a little shaky on the defense there.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Wiggle, wiggle, 6XL, but no confirm into a far L. There we go. Non-summons clean here. Oh, no. We tried to probably walk back delay close L, but the parry's still caught there in the Genji stance.
Oh, that's a punish. This is going to build enough meter. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. You might as well spend it. You're going to jack your meter in a minute anyway. And you'll need one more kill or hit regardless.
Yeah. Okay. Throws lethal. Oh, spot dodge at the EX balls, but still finds a hit here for Inochi. It was so close for Yozamitsu to seal out the round, but off of the escape and the SSBA, Inochi now on set point.
Inochi is so clutch, dog. Inochi feels so clutch right now. That was ridiculous. All right. Yeah, you said it. Set point right here. This is it. You get the run back or you're done. And Inochi already gets to set it up. Gonna take the corner. What do we got? Throw. No! I got hit! Oh, did you see that?
Let's go, triple attack. Okay, BC, but you didn't get punished off of the flip. Only taking a throw for it is not the worst thing in the world. We stopped teching throw, but instead the reaction to the blue flash was the anti-air close L.
Yeah, that was a great adjustment from there, Inochi. Okay, all right, that just lets us
I got spooked. I got spooked, but still the ultimate Kyoka gonna find us a clean confirm into the corner. Of course it's not gonna kill, but Yozamitsu has Inochi on death's door.
And that was the counter SBA you saw, or SSBA right there you saw too. That was crazy. Inochi went for it, and Yozamitsu was 2 steps ahead. We're all tied up. We're going to game 5, bro.
Yeah, at the rematch screen, I would take a second too. We were so close to getting that run back against Xerom, but take a deep breath before hitting that rematch, and now it's final game here in Losers Finals.
A bit on the Setsuna to start it out. That is not how you want things to start out if you're Yozamitsu. Hello, sit your butt back down. There's no flying here, bro.
Yep, little air throw action. Damn! Okay, I thought it was going to clash with the Setsuna, but we still had so many more hits of the ultimate death waltz. Inochi from downtown, the double unsummon, the whiff 2L puts you in throw. Oh, never mind. You need 2 more throws to kill Yozamitsu here.
Okay, every interaction up to that. Okay, every interaction that Inochi had was just simply capping, like straight up in that round. That was like, okay, here's a counter for this situation. Here's U skill to every single one. That was beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Now we did a couple delays off of the walk back, right? So just a little bit too slow to catch on the EX slashes from Yozamitsu.
All right, JC, does this kill? I'm playing, obviously not. But
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, does it? Like, no, even with the counter hit close heavy, we still need 1 more touch. The light confirm should be enough to kill here. Yoza has 50 to try and reset with ultimate. Setsuna ultimate flip is a factor 2, rapidly chipping away at the HP while throw brings us the final game, final round.
Oh yeah, this is what we need from this set right here. All right, I'm back in, I'm leaning forward, I'm locked in, let's do this.
Yeah, I got the gamer lead. The immediate death waltz once again. It worked out for Inochi once, but we didn't get the double unsummon route, so lots more downtime than we might need.
Back throw into the corner. Oh, both these players have had so many good back throws at the corner. This set, beautiful work. All right, safe jump again.
Okay, looking for the DP, the mash out. Ah, far H, but really nothing behind it as far as firepower. 5 more seconds till death is back up. Inochi, you have to weather the storm. Too early on the throw, so Yozamitsu almost giving up his turn.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 this. Yeah. Give me another one. Give me another one. That's a punish. That's a punish. You're dead. Yozamitsu able to punish the JU, takes it in the last second, 3-2 over Inochi. Yo, no run back, bro. No run back. We're moving all the way up. Yozamitsu gets to play Xerom in grand finals matchup. But generally speaking, having the bigger buttons, so much heavy lifting in this matchup against Charlotta. Jesus, I just forgot Charlotta's name. That's crazy. Did you hear that? That's wild.
It's been a little bit since we saw her on the screen, right? You know, Xerom has been sitting pretty in this grand finals winner's side for, yeah, exactly, 10 whole minutes. If it's not on the screen, I don't see it. I don't have object permanence anymore, man. That's my commentator debuff.
That's real. That's so real. All right, grand finals. We are getting right into this. Xerom only needs 3 games to close this out. Bring home this pretty hefty pop bonus we've accrued, but Yozamitsu is 6-6 Ellen out of the corner like their life depends on it. That was a pretty crisp lightning burn right there.
Yeah, right? Ooh. But a heavy on the UDP to try and escape here. Escapes the corner for Xerom, but yeah, immediate DP out on the EX Transient.
Oh, another back throw into the corner? Dude, Yozo is like coming in clutch with the back throws tonight.
Oh my god, was that falling M flip to make sure that we had enough pushback to avoid a BC? If that was the game plan, Yozo, that was pretty sick.
That was, I'm gonna watch it on the replay. Yeah, that was it. That spaced it out just enough for that. That was so sick, dude. What? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, right? Ooh, okay, tried to go for the air throw, but ends up landing on the other side to find the cross up low. The challenge from Yoza.
Ooh, oh, you went under it. Oh my goodness. And that's a counter hit. No, not able to get the full combo.
Okay, tapping the toes with the 2L, committed to the stagger. Damn, okay. He was trying to go for the ultimate 100 hands to buy a little chip and plus frames on our side, but Yoza just sends it with the 6-6L, that close age. Once again, snipes you out of the sky, or the 2H rather.
All right, Xerom burning through these Brave counters, trying to get anything going right here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Xerom is forced to play like such a hit-and-run game plan and throw out things that are reactable where you're just open to things like UDP like that. Yeah, Yozamitsu is playing this matchup so well. Xerom is airborne, bro? Yeah, hell yeah. Xerom's always airborne, brother.
No, he's taken to the skies. The immediate 6-6H off of the round start got hit by Setsuna, and he's still mashed up. He might be the GOAT.
He might be the GOAT, that's true. Oh, counter hit for the knockdown. Yup, crumple state means we will continue. No, missed the dash?
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe because it was like an anti-air ultimate Setsuna, didn't believe in the hit, just wanted like a cleaner knockdown. Hard to say.
True. Maybe that works different than the crumple states that I'm used to. All right, back throw again for Xerom. Get your plus frames. Yeah, absolutely. That's safe enough right there. Do it again.
Oh, there we go. Now we put you in chip damage.
Okay, that's like great use of meter there from Xerom. You took 2 BP from Yozamitsu. Hell yeah. Ignoring the fact that you have a massive life lead and you just need the 1 hit anyway. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Xerom starting to get some signs of life right here. Got hit by the hard to say the up and comer. Oh no, big DP coming in clutch. Sit down. Back at you though, brother.
Ooh, flip ended up on the same side. I thought we would have drifted a little bit further, but Xerom with the guard button. Big chillin' now finds the sweep.
Oh, there's the noble strategy again. No check with the DP this time, but Yozamitsu is still ready for the follow-up. This is not going to kill, but this is going to put you in a bad spot. Frame kill, and there it is. Yeah, it's when you know he's going to up forward, you know he's going to up forward, you know? Simple as that.
Sometimes you just have that read in your soul, right? You're like, all right, back down to earth with you. The backdash to start things off, avoids the 6-6M, but still gets back thrown from Xerom.
Oh, that's not good. DP getting punished right here. Oh, all right, get the 6-6L combo too. Reset for noble strategy. All right, Yozamitsu doesn't get caught.
Just, yeah, there we go. Little flip action puts us into the corner, but the jump out, no release from Yozamitsu. Ultimate DP to slow things down. It's a lot of health you have to work through, but cross up on the EX flip. Not only finds the escape from the corner, but a clean corner confirm as well.
Go. Oh my goodness, this is so much damage. Still needs one more hit, and Xerom does have SSBA, which should kill Raw, by the way. I know we've seen that whiff a couple times tonight. Excuse me? You had time to do the ult skill after? That's messed up, bro.
That's crazy work. I need an instant replay on that one. Still gonna leverage the meter to put yourself one U-ball away from the kill.
Just looking for that right spot. Gets the whiff punish on the whiff throw. 2L coming in clutch for Xerom, tying us up at 1 game apiece.
Guys, that interaction happened so fast. I'm trying to remember what happened. Was it like spot dodge into ultimate ball? Is that what happened?
I don't know. I would need to go back and look. It's already gone from my brain.
Exactly. Clear our minds as we head into game number 2, the reset into flip dive kick.
Game number 3 even, brother.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, it just
speeds
on through.
I know, well, it was so fast. Like, Yozu was cruising through that. Almost as fast as Xerom's cruising through this round right here. One more BP, and that is going to do it. 1 round away from finally taking the lead here in this set.
Yeah. See if you break the tie. Gonna be another round start 6-6H. No, okay, avoiding the Setsuna with the immediate noble strategy.
All right, there it is. DP, and a classic, not holding the block button right there. Might be some good data for Yozamitsu. Blocks the overhead. Ooh, and able to punish the parry.
Here we go, restand off the ultimate Setsuna once again. Just chewing through the HP. Next hit builds up that SBA.
All right, 1 more of those kills. A little throw. Yeah, you like that micro walk forward. Yozamitsu trying to catch Xerom out. Whoa. And that is going to be a punish. Thank you.
Damn, looking for the safe spacing maybe on the EX slashes, but instead the neutral jump into SSBA from Xerom quickly ties up the health lead and evens up the BP situation too. You got 1 more BC to your name.
Oh, no. That is just a tragic whiff throw right there. Low key, well, I don't know. Had already like kind of buffered in that 2L, so might have been able to take it out. But still a tragic whiff. That's a Charlotta thing. Parry is her 5U.
Exactly. Got the clinic shield.
Yeah, honestly, like, not really a great option, but it's important to, like, represent just to, like, get your opponent thinking about it. Beautiful close H anti-air right there. Xerom not letting it get away with that. Easy confirm to close out game 3. And once again, Xerom is about to be on tournament point right here. Only needs 1 more game to close this piece out.
Okay, we went for, what was that, jump M? I wonder if we were trying to catch out like a flip on the way back down off round start from Yozamitsu, but either way, Xerom taking first blood here with the 2M.
The way that he whiffs things at neutral and immediately throws out a hitbox for you to run into is insanely frustrating as a player. Like, I love watching other people run into it. It's not just me. All right, not enough to kill, but 1 throw is going to be enough. Trying to beat the reversal
bro, with 6-6H, I would have mashed DP immediately and gotten owned in the corner.
Right?
It's out here from Yozamitsu off of the frame kill setup.
Chip's about to be a factor here for Xerom. Whiffs the parry, no punish.
Okay. Finding a thrown, you still have such a big health lead. Not trying to... Yeah, exactly. Caught out here with LDP. Wait for your opportunity to strike. Now Xerom on tournament point.
That's one of those ones, like, if you hit a move like that on ranked, like, you got the DP in that right gap, like, yeah, I'm flipping the camera off at the same time after I'm doing that.
That's
like, they can't see me,
whatever,
but I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, peace off, dude. Oh, okay, run up flip.
Yozamitsu still has some gas in the tank, though. SBA trying to tack on some extra damage right here. Tech, back at you. All right, Xerom has a long way to go. This is tournament point, but needs a lot of hits to make this happen. Do it again. Yep.
2 throws in a row. Oh, didn't believe in the hit off the close H.
I think just missed the timing, to be perfectly honest, because was hitting something, right? And I think Yozamitsu was just mashing DP on hit. All right, still tournament point for Xerom, but Yozamitsu has an opportunity to tie this up, and that was a hell of a press, bro!
Yeah, right? The leg confirm into the Kyoka. There you go. BC out. Tries to go for the Helmbreaker, but instead gets caught out with the Kagura parry.
Yeah, that is not one you see very often, especially the meter version. I love it. All right. No meter to kill. This is still going to be super close. Yozamitsu could set up like a throw bait here. Beautiful. There it is. There it is. Oh, my goodness. Yozamitsu ties it up. What I say, bro? Just get the throw bait going. It's easy. It's easy. Straight
the
throw,
gift
right?
of
We all have.
foresight blessing you, bro. You got Apollo in the backseat.
No, I just got lucky. We're going to ignore all the other times where I guess wrong.
We'll take it. We'll take it where we can get it. Now another counter hit for Xerom. Trying to seal this out before we make it into the reset, but Yozamitsu not going to go quietly into the night, fighting back to this mid-screen space.
Turbo Sean, big thank you for the raid. Just in time for grand finals. We are tied up here. Xerom about to be on tournament point. Yozamitsu very close to reset point, and that's the whiff punish we were looking for. Xerom might be able to kill off this, but I don't think so. No, just shy. Doesn't have the meter.
Yeah. Okay, LDP still safe, so we're just going to do it again. Catch up the jump, but still air blockable. You're big chillin'.
Oh my goodness. Do it again. Do it again, Xerom. No way. Buffered in ult. Setsuna after the fuzzy mash 2L. Still needs at least one more hit. Beautiful.
Damn. Okay, DP ready off of the blue flash.
Oh no! Just land close M into Charlotta ball. There it is. Xerom's on tournament point. One more time.
Went for the noble strategy again to look over for that Setsuna, for the far age as well from Yozamitsu.
Yozamitsu has a really big chance right here. Gotta watch the reversal options for Xerom. Once again, the throw bait might be able to. No, had already used Raging Strike. Didn't able to extend that.
Yeah, might have just gone for a Raging Strike, Raging Chain follow-up to find the kill, but either way, Yozamitsu in a pretty good position to try and make his way to the reset point, the mash-out LDP from Xerom.
This is so scary. Yeah, there it is. Just far out. Keep it easy. All right. Buffered in, and there it is. Final game, final round here in Grand Finals. Reset point and tournament point, respectively. Still very much is anybody's game. This has been a fast 5 games too. These cats have been holding forward.
Yeah, right. They're swinging for the fences for sure, trying to find something off of the far end.
Right. Xerom gonna be able to get the extension with the ultimate noble strategy. All right, good tech on the throw. No, caught the jump out. That's huge. Positional advantage ants here. I honestly have no idea. Yo, these cats are swinging, brother.
Oh, damn, you're able to link the noble strategy just to make sure that we make our way over to the corner. It's still not enough off of EXBP, but one more throw could be enough. Is Xerom gonna find the opportunity, though?
Oh, all right, good patience that time, and there it is, the low into the Charlotta ball. Xerom is your TNS champion, clutching it out 3-2 in grand finals.